What is going on, baseball fans, Mets fans in particular? We're getting on a little early today because we want to hang out and talk with you guys. Before we even get into it, Entertainah, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the followers and subscribers of this channel. I can't thank you guys enough. We have you guys hanging on a little bit here. Our best video, our biggest video last Sunday. We are very appreciative for that. Over 100 thumbs up. We were over 600 subscribers now. Over 1,000 views. I mean, all positives. And how do we follow? We don't record for a week. But we are here and we're talking with you guys. And I want to say I appreciate all of you guys. We're streaming this on Twitter now, too. We're trying to get everything going with this channel because I'm loving what we're seeing so far in Entertainah. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm glad we're hanging out with these guys as much as possible for these Mets games.
Yeah. Going to try to do these a lot more often when I have the time and when you have the time. Obviously, right now, it's kind of all three sports at once. I'm not a hockey guy, but you have the Knicks right now in the heat of a race for the playoffs. You have the NFL draft coming up. But once things start to settle down, we're going to be doing these very regularly, and really love the community that we're building here. Big game today because the Mets, they got swept in Chicago, and they come back home. We need a bounce back effort. They had a bad game yesterday after DeGrom pitched like an animal. And we got to win 2 out of 3 because in baseball, that's what it's all about. Win a series. You're not going to win every game. Win 2 out of 3. Beat the teams in your division you're supposed to beat. We need a bounce back performance today.
Well, it's the Nationals, so we have to beat them. And they stink right now. And we arguably are seeing the best pitcher, in the series right now with Patrick Corbin. Strasburg's out for them. We don't have to see Scherzer. So this will probably be our biggest challenge. Even though he's been pitching pretty terrible this season, I still think we're going to have our work cut out for us because we're the Mets. And for some reason, we can't put together any runs. Yesterday, we only had 1 run. That was brutal. And Conforto was the only run to score. He hit a home run. That was, I guess, positive to see. But I don't know. The offense is going to look different today. No Dom. Jeff McNeil's out of the lineup. Pete's batting 2. There's a lot to dive into there. But stand up, Nick the Wick. Red Tesla, what is going on? How we doing, Jameson? All you guys. Emmanuel Quickly's here. The Knicks are booming with a 10 in a row. The Knicks are booming. Polar Bear Pete's in the house. We got a lot going on. You're right. Sports have been crazy. This week will be no less crazy. But let's start it off the right way with a Mets win here. Let's start with this. Conforto talked about how he has confidence in this Mets offense still. They know they're going to get it going. Where are you at on this Mets offense? Do you have confidence they're going to get it going? Because I am starting to get a little concerned. It is getting a little frustrating to watch it get put together.
Yeah. No, I definitely get people who are concerned. We haven't been hitting at all. Right now I think we're like minus 20 or something in run differential. Yeah, we're not putting up a lot of runs. And, we lost 2 starts that Jake already had this year because we couldn't hit. At the end of the day, I want to pump the brakes a little bit on people that are panicking. We're still only 10% into the season. We got a long ways to go. Baseball's a game of streaks. I still will maintain and continue to say I think there's too much talent in this lineup for us not to turn up the heat sooner than later. And again, I'm going to say the fact that we're not hitting on all cylinders, the fact that we're still 500 leads me to believe that once this lineup heats up, maybe the weather gets a little bit warmer, the bats start to heat up a little bit, you get a month into the season, we get into, early to mid-May, I think you'll start to see this lineup really start to turn the corner. But we need to see it soon because, the bats have been dead, have not been getting the job done so far this year.
So the differential is minus 15. The Nats are actually at minus 20. More of the reason we should not lose to them. And not only lose to them, but the way we lost yesterday was just ridiculous. They just got to go in. Stroman's worst start. All around, not a good performance. But yeah, the Mets are still tied for first place. I like to look at it as they're in first place, not tied. Let's not acknowledge the Phillies as much as possible. The Mets are in first place. And Josh, you are right. We can't lose to the series without Soto. Lose the series to the Nats without Soto. I couldn't say it better myself.
And we're home.
Yeah, we're home, and the Nats are just not playing good baseball right now. And we can't be the reason they start to get hot. It's just very frustrating. But right now, 8-8. We are 500. The Phillies are right behind us at 10-10. Everyone else is below 500, but all within a game. I think the Nats technically would jump into first place if they beat us today. So, yeah, we got something to look out for there. Tana, Lindor. Here's my issue with Lindor right now. And I told you before we got on air, I wanted to see him move to third in the lineup. ideally in a perfect world, I want it to be Nimmo, McNeil, Lindor, and then we kind of bump everyone down. Pete, Dom, we throw a righty before Conforto. We move Conforto down. But it's because I feel his struggles at the plate are, in terms of average, not concerning me. It's more that he's passive right now. We paid him $341 million to be the guy. And I'm not saying he's not the guy right now, but what I'm saying is he's coming up and he's moving runners over and he's making contact and he's doing certain things and taking the right approach, which is great, but we need him to get the runs in. Like, that's why we're paying him. So I feel like moving him down to the 3-hole kind of takes that table setter role out of his hands a little bit, and he has to be more aggressive at the plate as the 3-hitter. Because right now I feel like with Nimmo getting on base as much as he is, Lindor is now coming up and he's just like, all right, let me move Nimmo over to third into scoring position, which is good baseball. But at the same time, I feel like Lindor's playing a little passive right now and is starting slower because I think he's kind of out of whack with where he is in this lineup and how he's approaching his ABs. I want him to be a little more aggressive. I want to see him take some better hacks up there because he's making contact. He's kind of playing how Jeff McNeil plays, but we need him to play like Francisco Lindor.
I never liked him in the 2 spot. From the start of the year, I never liked him in the 2 spot. I preferred McNeil in the 2 spot. They haven't elected to do that yet. I know McNeil is not hitting at all right now. He's batting like 150 something. He's definitely been slumping. I just feel like he's a more natural 2-hitter. I don't view Lindor as a 2-hitter. We're talking about a guy that's one of only 5 players in the history of baseball to have 40 doubles and 30 home runs in 3 consecutive seasons. He's a guy that's a thumper. He's a guy, he's going to hit 270. He's going to hit you 30 to 35 home runs. I don't like him in the 2-hole. I like him in the 3 spot. I think that's where he belongs. And I hope that he stays there. I think it's a good point that you bring up about maybe, not really knowing his role in that 2 spot, because like you said, as a 2-hitter, when Nimmo gets on, your job is to advance him. Maybe now he, gets the RBI opportunities and he changes his approach at the plate.
Like, he's working walks, and even the Chicago game, like, it's first and third, he works a walk, we get bases loaded. Great at bat, works the count, like all good things in terms of baseball. But at the same time, I don't want him walking there. Like, I want him to come up with a hit. And I think it's again, he's a very about the process guy, and I know he doesn't want to change anything he's doing, and I don't think he should. But I think by moving him down the lineup, it will force him to kind of ignite himself offensively. And I'm glad to see that, but I'm a little baffled to see Pete at 2. I don't really know we're taking a step forward by moving him down, but then we're moving backwards a couple steps by moving Pete up. I don't know why he's batting 2. I don't love it. I really don't love how people are treating the 2-hole hitter in baseball. I don't think you should put anyone top heavy or a big time hitter in the 2-hole. I think we've talked about this enough. It should be guys who are contact hitters who are going to get on base. Your best all around hitter should be in the 2-hole. That part I respect and understand, but I don't agree with Judge batting 2 for the Yankees. I don't think Pete should be batting 2 for the Mets. It doesn't make sense.
To me, the primary objective for a 2-hitter when you have a good leadoff hitter on, and obviously I get the overall thought process is, let's put our best hitters at the top. That way they get more ABs. But at the end of the day, Nimmo's a guy that's going to get on base more so than any other guy on this team. Pete Alonso's a guy that, in terms of putting the ball in play, is one of the worst hitters in this lineup. He's a thumper. He's a guy that strikes out a lot, and he's going to hit home runs. He's a guy that you kind of want in that 4 spot. I like the contact hitter in the 2 spot because at a bare minimum, you should hope to at least get a productive out with Nimmo on first base. So I'm with you on that. I don't like Pete in the 2-hole. I don't like modern day analytics and how they construct these lineups. I just don't agree with it. And I know that through the first time of the order, that's the only time that he may come up in that 2 spot. I get it, but Nimmo's a guy that gets on base a lot, and he's a guy that, when you figure when Nimmo comes up, more than likely he's usually not going to have runners on because he's coming up after the pitcher. So, I don't love Pete in the 2. I really don't. I'd much rather have a guy like McNeil there.
MH, what's going on? Yes, Cowboy Nito. I like that we're merging the 2 things, but the Moss is out today. I was going to wear a hat. Had a feeling Tino was going to wear a hat. Also, I want to stick to it because last game we won a very good 2-1 win. No hat on. I can't change it up, guys. I'm very superstitious. Gotta keep it. Gotta keep with what's working. Mike, how's it going? I'm doing well. Tina, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Glad to see everybody's in here. I see Jameson said he wanted to tell me something. He's at his dad's apartment watching the Braves game. Watch the Braves game, my man. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you to everybody for being here. Gabriel, John, MH, Crispy, some of the best supporters on my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Mets getting set to take the field here. Let's go over the lineup real quick for Washington. Josh Harrison, second baseman. We almost actually signed him a couple of years ago, leading off for Washington. Hernandez will be playing right field and batting second. Trey Turner, the shortstop, batting third. Josh Bell at first base, batting fourth. Kyle Schwarber playing left field. We all know he doesn't have the best of gloves from the NLCS. Starlin Castro will be batting sixth, and I missed the rest of the lineup. But that is the lineup. Taijuan Walker on the hill for the Mets. Actually up to a pretty good start. He's got a 3.21 ERA and 3 starts with an 0-1 record. And here's the first pitch to Harrison. Fastball line the other way. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Nationals got a runner on.
This happened yesterday. That's exactly how they got to Stroman. First pitch swinging, started the game off with a hit. It's a good approach. NL East is so tight right now. It is. It's the best division in baseball, guys. I really think when it's all said and done, it'll be the best division in baseball.
Yeah, I thought that going into last year. I still think that top to bottom. Now, we don't have any super teams right now. Everybody's hanging around that 500 mark, but I just think there's too much talent in our division as they went around the infield and outfield defense. Al Moore is getting the start today in center. They shifted Nimmo over to left field as Walker now pitching from the stretch. Looks it for the sign here. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Just on a little high, but he got the call. 0-1.
It's funny. I'm ahead of you today. I like this. Oh, Walker is quick pitching, though. I do like this.
And Hernandez stepping in, batting 214. No home runs. 2 RBIs as Walker looks in for the sign. And here's the 0-1. Fastball misses upstairs. 1-1.
Walker walked 6 people last game. Yeah, I mean, look, that's the thing with him. Control has always been an issue for him, and when he gets rocked, when he gets hit hard in games, it's normally because there's traffic on base and he forces a pitch over the plate when he shouldn't. So, if he can keep those base paths clear, I think it's a recipe for success.
Harrison's going. Curveball swung on and fouled off. Looked like it was a hit and run there, Tino.
Mm-hmm. The Nats always play us very scrappy. They're very scrappy. They know how to beat us. They just know how Met fans hate it. They just know what we hate the most. Hit and run, steal bases, just always active. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes again here.
Bryce Harper, I mean, I just felt like every time we play the Nationals, Bryce Harper would get like 10 steals a year. 8 would come against the Mets.
Oh, my God, yeah. Especially when Noah Syndergaard's on the hill. That's the one thing I don't miss about Noah pitching. Every time anyone gets on first base, they're stealing. Because I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, fastball misses way upstairs there, but it looks like Walker's overthrown a little bit right now.
I think that's what's throwing me off, too. I'm ahead of you, and that's why it's like I'm almost breaking on pitches over here. I'm like, oh, we're done.
Do you have a DVR?
Yeah, you know what? I can rewind this a little bit.
You can pause it for like a second.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 2-2 from Walker. Looks up for the sign. He'll check the runner back to first. Keeps him honest.
Josh is a Mets killer. He is. He's been having a really good season this year.
I liked him when we were looking into him because he's kind of a guy you could play all over the diamond. He's played some outfield. He could play, on a lot of spots on the infield as well. Harrison measures out his lead from first. Walker looks in for the sign. It'll be a 2-2. Here's pitch. And the curveball might have been a slider. Misses downstairs. 3-2.
All right, I paused it. I think I'm behind now, which is still fine. I'd rather that. Can Conforto do anything right? I don't know. He hasn't looked great on the field either, which is kind of bothering me too. It's kind of annoying, guys, and I love Dom, but our corner outfielders can't throw anyone out to save their lives. I don't know if we'll have an outfield assist all season. I really don't.
Oh, I think they got him. Oh, a nice pickoff move there by Walker. He got Harrison leaning. 1 out here in the top of the first.
He has a really good pickoff move. I think that's his second pickoff of the season.
Really nice play there by Walker. He got him leaning. Looked like Harrison might have been going. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I caught him leaning. Great
nice.
Tag by Pete. Yeah, DeGrom is an absolute animal in fantasy. I think he had 43 fantasy points in my one league.
Here's the payoff pitch. He fouls it off. He chased one out of the zone. But yeah, DeGrom right now, and we were talking about before we went live, DeGrom, he should win the MVP right now the way he's pitching.
Crispy, Lindor does not suck. Take that back right now. He does not suck.
And
you suck, sorry.
Fastball slap the other way, foul. As he's gotten him to chase 2 pitches out of the zone here.
John, salute to you, man. Yeah, please like and subscribe, guys. Again, we'll be here all game, so don't feel like you have to do it now, but just do it at some point. All of it's appreciated.
It'll be a 3-2 from Walker. And that one's in the dirt. Right now, to me, it looks like Walker's struggling with control. He threw, I want to say 7 or 8 pitches in that at bat. Like 6 of them, maybe 7 of them were balls. He chased some pitches out of the zone.
They're showing it now. Albert Almora, first starting center this season. I want to see what he can do at the plate. I really do want to see what he can do at the plate. We haven't seen anything out of him much this season, except for that one big play in Colorado where he's a pinch runner.
Yeah, with the slide at home plate.
Yeah.
So runner on first here, 1 out here. Walker continues to struggle early on. He'll look in for the sign against Trey Turner. And looks like McCann's going to line up outside. Here's the first pitch. And nice pitch there. The curveball bites the corner, 0-1.
Yeah, it's a good pitch. We want to see him hitting those. Double play would be sweet. It would be sweet, MH. It would be really sweet.
Let's go Mets, TD. That's right, my man. Here's the 0-1 by Walker. McCann again lining up outside, and this one's way in the dirt. Was trying to get Turner to chase out of the zone, 1-1.
Crispy, we're paying a guy over $300 million to bat 200, but like, I mean, we've played 16 games.
He won't bat 200 for the year, Crispy. I promise you.
I mean, come on.
He'll come around.
He's gonna come around.
Turner's off to a good start this year. He's got 4 homers, batting .282. Here's the 1-1 by Taijuan Walker. 1 out, runner on first. And a fastball in there for a strike. Good pitch there, keeping it low.
I saw someone comment, yeah, if you can't watch the game, just watch it over my shoulder on the Eli Manning Sports Illustrated frame. You can see it. You can see it right there. So perfect.
It'll be a 1-2, and we could definitely use a double play right now.
Yeah. But doubling up Trey Turner is going to be no easy task.
Fastball
no easy task at all.
Fastball misses downstairs, 2-2. Somebody asked what channel. I think it was somebody asked what channel it was. I forgot who it was, but it's on channel 11. Well, WPIX. And Mac, what's up, buddy?
MH, what do you mean am I looking at the sky? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
He's inside, MH. Here's the 2-2 fastball drilled the other way, foul. That was a dangerous pitch there. That was right over the middle.
Trade Conforto. We're going to start this. We're going to start this. Trade Conforto.
Guys, let's give it a little time. Let's give it a little time.
It's too early for this. It's 1:15. It's 1:20 on a Sunday. I can't be dealing with this now.
Here's the 2-2. And curveball in the dirt. That's going to get away from McCann, and Hernandez is going to go to second.
And this is worrisome, Tana, because runner in scoring position, they look like they're trying to be active on the base pass. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to do a hit and run here again. Turner, contact hitting guy. They might get a run early. They might get a run early here.
In fairness to McCann, that was bad luck there. That hit the corner of the home plate, and it just took a weird ricochet bounce to the right. It'll be a 3-2 here from Walker. Here's the pitch to Turner, and he slaps it the other way. Drifting over is Conforto. He's got it. He's going to throw over to third. He'll keep Hernandez over there at second. So 2 down here in the top of the first.
John, what's up?
No, I was just going to say, it looks like the Nationals are making a concerted effort to try to go the other way.
Oh, 100%. Well, and if teams are shifting the way they are, I would find the hole. I wouldn't. My approach would be contingent on just how a team would be playing me. And a hitter like Trey Turner, I think you're good enough to be able to do it. I was going to say Josh can't watch a game. He's glad we're streaming right now. I'm glad we're streaming too. I'm glad we can stream for all you guys. If we're ahead, if we're behind, let us know. We'll try to get caught up for you guys and get you on the same page.
Here's the pitch to Bell. Wow. Big break there to that curveball by Walker. That's outside 1-0. He's got a little 12-6 on that. Bell stands in from the left side. Here's the pitch. High fastball hitting the air down the third baseline. That'll reach the seats.
He better come around or else it's time for a pay cut. I think it's too soon to ask a guy for a pay cut. I don't even know the minimum time you need before you can ask for a pay cut, but it's definitely not a month and a half. That's too soon. That's too early.
Oh, there he is. He's back. The trolls, but where's the mods? Where's the
mods? Oh man. Oh God.
Here's the 1-1, and the fastball misses inside. We're gonna have to give a couple more mods. 2-1.
Mr. Mini Guy, what's good, man? How we doing? MH, Josh Bell was an all-star. He actually had a crazy good year with Pittsburgh 2 years ago, and he's just fallen off a cliff.
Here's the 2-1 pitch to Bell. And nice pitch there. It looked like it was a changeup. He got him to chase out of the zone. 2-2.
We want Mage. Yeah, Mage can't make it today. We wanted to do a stream yesterday. You could come at me. Mage was trying to give you guys content yesterday, and I couldn't do it. That one's on me. That one's on me.
Here's the 2-2 from Walker. And that's in the dirt. That almost got away from McCann as well. He got lucky. It hit the umpire. 3-2.
All right, let me hop into this chat and take care of it before this guy starts declaring world domination. He's already saying some weird things.
Yeah, he's a loser. He's going to come in with another. You just hand out like 1 or 2 mods, and they'll just take care of it every time he comes in with a new account. He's the new channel douchebag. They'll come and go.
You always need one.
And there's a nice play there. He hit it right at VR. He hit it right on the screws, but right into the shift. The Mets get lucky as they get to the bottom of the first.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. We are active. We are live on YouTube there. I have to shut that off. Yeah, okay. John, yeah, get to work. You're in here. Get to work. Yeah, Buxo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want Mage to be here, but he's not. Yeah, 3-3-2 counts already, Joseph. Not great. Not great for Walker's pitch count at all. We don't love to see that.
Yeah, I don't see the trolls on the phone chat, but I see them on this chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking through it. Tino, why do you not move your TV in front of you? I wish it was that easy. I mean,
you know what? You know what I just realized? You know what I just realized, Tino? If he's not in this chat, he's blocked from the channel, and he's just coming up on the StreamYard chat. So I could just hit private chat and follow the chat on my phone. And this guy could talk to himself the whole stream.
Perfect. Well, he probably loves talking to himself anyways. Most trolls do.
Jimson, enjoy yourself for the rest of the stream. You'll be talking to yourself.
Crispy, are the Mets winning the World Series? You just told me that you're freaking out over Lindor. Now you want to know if they're winning the World Series? That's a question for you. Do you think the Mets are winning the World Series? I sure as hell do. I definitely do.
Why not? Why can't they? Let's just get in. Let's just get in. What's up, Matthew G? What's going on there, Giants Nation? What's going on there, Ian? Yeah, Mini Guy. I think it's because on YouTube he's blocked, but for some reason on StreamYard it doesn't block him. So that's why we see him and you guys don't. So here's the lineup for the Mets. Brandon Nimmo, Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, J.D. Davis, Michael Conforto, James McCann, Jonathan Villar, Albert Almora, and Taijuan Walker.
Lucas, how's it going, man? Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets.
Bavit wants to know if we're streaming the Mets game today. I'm not sure. Are we?
Do they play? Mets 21-28. I am not a troll, am I? I don't know. Are you? Good question.
Here's the pitch from Corbin, lefty to lefty against Nimmo. And fastball just on the outside corner, 0-1.
Baruch, what's going on, man? How's it going? Buxo, it's going good. I hit a big parlay yesterday, so I'm riding high, and I just put $50 on Jacob deGrom to win the MVP. So I'd say things are going pretty well on this end.
Here's the 0-1. Curveball misses upstairs. I'm like 95%, by the way. I'm smart. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and that's why he's blocked on my channel. And I kind of felt bad for him. I was going to unblock him. I'm like 95% Giants Nation is the guy that is this Jimson guy. Here, just by the way he's talking. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed 1-2. So he'll continue to be blocked on my channel. Nimmo swings through the fastball there, 1-2. Alonso on deck for the Mets.
That's very funny. Yeah, I don't see him on the YouTube chat.
Yeah. So how would he know the guy's name if he's only in the YouTube chat? It's because it's him. You got to put 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
Here's the 1-2 to Nimmo, and the slider misses downstairs. 2-2. Good eye there by Nimmo.
Crispy answered me. He said, no, not with this bullpen. We're not going to win the World Series. Well, not with that attitude. Not with that attitude at all. Forget the bullpen. Crispy, you need to turn around. We need you. This is a team effort.
Here's the 2-2 to Nimmo. And the curveball swung on and fouled off his ankle. That's why he wears the protector there, 2-2.
By the way, we still get hit. I'm going to look it up now, but we get hit once a game. At least maybe twice a game. We got hit again yesterday. I think we've got hit every game this season. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I just don't want us to get hurt.
Conforto's been hit like 3 times. Here's the 2-2 from Corbin.
Walks.
And curveballs, that's drilled, but right at him. Bell's going to step on the bag. 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Case closed. Yeah, we solved the case, guys. It's Giants Nation. They got to hit it to left field because Kyle Schwarber sucks. Guy can't field to save his life.
He can't. I love his batting stance, too. It's growing on me. Like, at first, I didn't really like how he's kind of like low center of gravity, but he's just very tight. Dude's just meant to hit bombs. His stance is just built to hit bombs.
Fastball misses inside. Good eye there by Pete. Everybody compared him to I think it's because of the way he looked to Babe Ruth when he first came up, Kyle Schwarber. Like, just the way that he looked.
He looked like Babe Ruth, except he didn't aggressively smoke cigars while he was playing baseball. That's the only thing missing. A part of me wishes like that style of the game was still in. Like, even the 86 Mets, they talk about it. Like, Keith was smoking cigarettes in the dugout. Like, it was very – that's like baseball, Those are the things I love and, grew up on. And it's just very the opposite now. I think Castro might be the closest thing the Mets have. He just packs – this gigantic wad in his cheek when he pitches. You got to pay attention. It's nuts. He's going to lose his jaw. I have no idea how the hell it even fits in there. Dude's got 2 cheeks on his left side. Yeah, but
3-1 to Alonso. He just took 2 more balls in the dirt there, so he works a good count here. We'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm looking up the hit by pitches readers.
Good afternoon, Tino. Hi, Entertainah. Great day. Hopefully we get a Mets win, Rich.
Rich, how we doing?
Here's the 3-1 to Pete. And fastball rides inside. Pete draws a walk, so we got a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first.
Conforto has been a target since the Marlins game, but like if I'm a pitcher, why do you even want to hit Conforto? That's an easy out right now. Like I wouldn't even want to walk him, but like pitch to him. What is the point of that? The Italian police investigator in you. Okay, here we go. Chris, why are you a YouTuber and not a detective? That's a good question, Buxo.
I just solved it. I mean, that kid was always a brat. So now I figured it was him. And then when I saw him say the guy's name that nobody else could see, I'm like, well, how stupid can you be, Giants Nation? So here we go. Lindor at the plate here. Alonso's going to lead from first. Here's the pitch from Corbin. And the fastball misses downstairs. 1-0. Good eye there by Lindor.
MH, what are you talking about? DeGrom in the pen for the playoffs? Why would DeGrom ever go to the bullpen? Don't put him anywhere. But actually, you might be onto something. In the World Series, I wouldn't be opposed to it. In the NLCS and the NLDS, I don't want to mess with his pitch counts because we're going to need him for those games. But if he wants to go full Madison Bumgarner, like when the Giants won their World Series against the Royals, I'm not opposed to that. Maybe get him to close games. That'd be insane. That would be insane. We'd probably need to.
Good job there by Lindor to lay off the fastball. So Lindor's going to have a shot here, and he's definitely got more pop from the right side. So he's going to have a shot here, 2-0.
Tino, how tall do you think Chris is? Tall enough.
I'm tall enough. Tall enough.
Tall enough.
Here's the 2-0, and the fastball misses inside. Corbin is struggling with his control, much like Walker was in the first, 3-0. I'll tell you how tall I'm 5'10.5", officially. I say 5'11" with sneakers on. That's how tall I am.
Nick the Wick, when I used to pitch the whole bag of Big League Chew in my cheek. Yeah, some people do seeds. I used to do seeds more than gum. Because, like, after a while, the gum just kills your jaw.
Fastball just on the inside corner. Lindor was taken the whole way. 3-1.
Baruch, I did not see your question that you asked me. I don't know what the question is.
Yeah, I'm 6'10", Nick.
Mm-hmm. On a good day. With sneakers on.
Here's the 3-1 to Lindor. From the stretch, Corbin, fastball, hit in the air, and that's an infield fly. Bell's there. 2 down. You can
Any
see
Lindor slander. Any Lindor slander, stop it right now. I'm just before it even starts, don't even do it. It's too early.
You could see Lindor's pressing a little bit at the plate.
Yeah.
He was pissed.
I feel like he's pulling off his swing a little bit. Like I think it's easily correctable, but like he's just not the same. He's not playing the same right now.
He'll be all right. He'll come around. JD today getting the start in the cleanup spot. 2 down here. He's off to a good start this year. He's batting .360. Of course, missed a lot of time due to the injury with 1 home run and 4 RBIs.
So Conforto's not even he's 1 away, but he doesn't even lead the league in hit by pitches. Nick Solak, Wilson Contreras, and Matt Canna from Oakland, they all have been hit 5 times. Then it's a bunch of people with 4. Trying to see like all of them.
First pitch was taken inside for a ball as Corbin looks in for the sign here. It'll be a 1-0 to Davis. Here's a pitch. And fastball misses upstairs, 2-0. The one hitter that, I think he holds the record for most hit by pitches is Biggio, right? He used to get hit all the time, Craig Biggio.
I'll look up the all-time. I'm trying to get to – oh, here we go.
I think it's him.
Okay, we've already been hit 12 times.
Jeez.
And we played 16 games. So it's not good.
What's up, JJ? Here's the 2-0. And the fastball misses inside. Good eye. 3-0.
VR, Pilar, Lindor, McNeil, Alonso, Nito. They've all been hit once. Then it's JD who's been hit twice, and Conforto have been hit 4 times. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's just, it's starting to pile up. It's just, who wants to see our team get drilled?
Here's the 3-0. And the fastball taken. I might have given him the green light there. Lefty righty matchup. Corbin's going to come with a fastball. You got 2 outs already. I might have given JD the green light there and try to pop one out of the park.
You asked about the Mets defense and how bad it's been. How do we fix it? Well, I think JD had the yips in Chicago. I don't know what was going on with him.
Here's the 3-1. And that's driven in the air. Slider over the middle of the plate. To the track. To the wall. You can forget about it. JD takes him deep. Hanging slider over the middle of the plate. 2-0 Mets.
Raise the apple. Raise the apple. Let's get some apples in the chat.
Let's go. Hung the slide. I knew he was going to come with a pitch for him to hit there. Because the guy can't throw strikes.
Same AB Lindor had. Same AB, but this time it hung all over it. Show those apples. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Crispy, love to see it. Love to see it. Throw them up, boys. 2-run dinger.
Let's go.
2-run dinger.
2-0 Mets here in the bottom of the first, getting off to a good start here, giving Walker a nice lead. I worry a little bit about Walker the way he looked in the first. We'll get to that in a second. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Conforto drills it the other. Oh, right at him. Tough out there.
Jumbo dong. And Major, jumbo dong. Yes, sir. Love it. Love it, love it.
That's bad luck, but still a good sign for Conforto. He's always at his best when he's going the other way. We're trying to see him break out of this slump. He hit that ball right on the screws, but it was right at the third baseman.
We get some runs in the first. And with how Walker's been pitching, we're going to want some runs. I'm worried if we have to get to this bullpen early. Run support's going to be a problem with us always.
Yeah, Walker, I think he's already at, I want to say 23, 24 pitches. And he was not, he got lucky in that first inning to get out of that inning. He picked off the guy at first. He looked a little shaky there with the control in the first inning. So hopefully he settles down now. But I'm curious. I'm going to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's Craig Biggio.
Yeah. I wanted to finish my thought. Yeah, JD had the yips in Chicago. Couldn't turn a double play. But at the same time, it's insane that he was probably one of our sharpest offensive hitters in that series. And this is the issue with JD, and it has been his entire career. He's a liability at third, but he's such a good bat. You can't take him out of the lineup. You can't for that reason. So I think as a Met fan, what's more frustrating is that we have a lot of guys that turn into liabilities defensively, but can bring it up and make it up with their bats. And that's great, but we have a lot of that right now. Like Conforto is a lot like that more often than not. Dom, JD. So, even Jeff's a great fielder, but he hasn't been top notch and his bat always helps for it. So we need to get consistent with it.
Yeah. I was wrong. Biggio's second all time. Somebody named Yuhi Jennings has 287 career hit by pitches. Biggio was hit 285 times. He was notorious for sticking his elbow over the plate.
Ooh, Red and Delicious or Granny Smith? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I don't know. I'll probably go Red and Delicious. But a Granny Smith is good.
Granny Smith is terrific.
That's like it's apples to oranges. It's hard to pick. That's hard to pick.
Kyle Schwarber stepping in. The big lefty going up against Taijuan Walker. This will be the 23rd pitch of the game. Oh, my God. He is way off today. Oh, my God. His curveball missed 5 feet outside of the strike zone. Walker's got to get it together. Here's the 1-0. And fastball. Nice pitch there. Swung on and missed. 1-0.
So we've gained 2 subs since we started this. Thumbs ups to 33 right now, guys. Appreciate it. We're 2 innings into this game. Already love the support. Already love what you guys are doing. Continue, chat. We appreciate it, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, hit that like button.
Nice late right now. Nice late breaking curveball there by Walker for strike 2, and now he's going to get him to hit a fly ball to left field. Nimmo's there. He'll camp under a can of corn. 1 down.
Mr. Shark, thanks for the subscriber. Thanks for being the new subscriber. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Let's see what we got in the chat. Nimmo is also not a good fielder. Well, it's not that he's been getting a lot better. That's how I'm going to say that. Before I even go into a Nimmo rant, he's been a lot better this season. And I don't know if it was as simple as them saying that he's going to move back in center field and take a step back. It's appeared to improve a lot because I really don't have any complaints on how Nimmo's been playing in the outfield this season.
I got no complaints so far this year. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. So far, nothing really to complain about there. Nice pitch again by Walker. 2 straight heaters, 0-2.
Nick DeWick stepped away for 1 second, missed the home run. That means you have to stop watching the game. That's actually the rule. You can't watch anymore.
Walker tries to hit that outside corner against Starlin Castro with the slider just outside. Good pitch there, though, with an 0-2 count.
Yeah, the original home run is outside Citi Field. That was my favorite thing about Shea.
Swung on and missed with the heater. 2 down. What are you talking about? The old apple?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right outside Citi Field, right when you first come in. Now, whenever you and hopefully we get to go to that Braves game I think it's in May. Whenever you go to Citi Field, the first thing you see if you take the train there or if you walk over the bridge, the first thing you see at the main entrance is that apple, and you see the dog. I don't know if the dog's still there. The dog with the pipe in his mouth with all the Mets gear on. He's always looking for tips. At least the last time I went to a Met game. No, yeah, I love
I love that dog, but I feel like people are always conflicted on how to feel about it. It's like, what's the big deal? He's trying to enjoy the game. 2 outs here, though. Yan Gomes up. Let's end this inning.
Fastball misses outside. Here's the second pitch in there for a strike on the inside corner. 1-1.
He's at 32 pitches, so if he can try to get this guy out in the next 3, that would be ideal for Walker to try to keep it under 40 2 innings in, which is still high. It's still pretty high.
Here's the 1-1. And swung on and missed. Walker looking like he's settling in a little bit. Nice little sinking action to that fastball.
I feel like he's quick pitching a little bit, and I don't know if that's for his rhythm. Like, I don't know if that's helping him, develop some sort of consistency.
Here's the 1-2, and a fastball hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly there. They were playing the shift. He'll throw over to first. That'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Mets lead 2-0.
Now, I do see some stuff in the chat about our garbage offense. Let me just address that. Hot garbage offense, actually, in all caps by Chris GP. This is all I'm going to say about the offense. It doesn't matter if it's hot garbage. Doesn't matter because we're still winning. We're still winning. We're in first place. We are a run per game lower than we were last year, and we're still finding ways to win. Just wait till the bats get going. Just wait till the bats get going.
Yeah, we're finding ways to win games, and that's what good teams do. We're not playing our best right now, but we're hanging around 500. We're winning against our divisional opponents. The sweep against Chicago sucked, but let's get it together. Let's hit that groove, and I think the Mets will go on a nice 8 out of 10 type streak, and we'll start to, distance ourselves a little bit from that 500 record.
David Wright once hit a home run. Yeah, I remember that when City was being built. He hit it through center field and went over to City. That was insane.
What's your favorite David Wright moment?
The most memorable, probably for me, it's one or the other. It's his over-the-shoulder catch, or
that was fantastic,
insane, or the Yankee walk-off when he hit it over Damon against Mo. It's just so good. I'll never understand why they were playing him so shallow. I remember it's obviously for the tag up, but I mean, Wright was on another planet at the time. It just like
I'll give you another one that I love.
Great.
And I agree with you with the catch. That's like one of the most ridiculous plays I've ever seen with the blooper with the bare hand. But I'll give you another one. Phillies, when he first came back from the injury, 2015, first pitch home run, and then the iconic fist pump. I think when he slid into home plate there after he came back from the injury, I think that's the moment I always think of when I think of David Wright. That's my David Wright moment. But those are two great ones you said also.
Tino, have you ever had a grandma pie? Like the pizza? Are you talking about the pizza, Nick DeWick? Yeah, I've had a grandma pie.
It's fantastic.
He said he has no idea what it is. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about that, then yeah, really, really good. That's just the sauce, no? Or is it?
It's with the sauce. It's kind of reverse. I feel like the cheese is underneath the sauce.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. It's a reverse pizza.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he was in another stream the other day, and they didn't know what a grandma pie was. I said, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, no, it's great. I had a lot in South Jersey though. I wouldn't eat a grandma pie up here. I feel it's like Sorry, first pitch of the inning.
Fastball taken for a strike there by McKay. I think he was taken the whole way, the way that Corbin was struggling to find the strike zone in the first.
It's an insult to good pizza around here to go grandma pie. There's so many good regular slices. McNeil is struggling big time. We would have won the last game in Chicago. Maybe.
McCann hits a roller over to short. Trey Turner backhands, throws over to Bell. 1 down here in the bottom of the second.
Are you guys streaming the Mets game today, J-Dog? I think.
We're actually watching the Nets game right now, but this is all fake. I'm pretending it's a baseball game. It's practice.
It's practice. Yeah, practice makes perfect. MH, are we going to do a 24-hour stream at 1K subs? Maybe we can do it. 24 hours is going to be hefty. That's a tall task.
No.
I'm having enough coffee.
I'm going to give them the same offer, and if Tino agrees to this, 1 second. Here's the first pitch to VR, and the fastball in the outside corner, 0-1. I gave an offer on my channel. When I hit 50K, I will do a 24-hour stream. If we hit 50K on this channel, are you up for a 24-hour stream?
Yes. Let's get there. I'm definitely down.
There's a slider, and he went around there 0-2 here in the bottom of the second.
Yep, Red Tesla, we are up 2-0 this early into the game, too. Very surprising. We already have more runs than we had yesterday, guys, so off to a good start.
VR takes the slider inside, 1-2. I like VR. He's one of those guys I could already tell that I like on this team. I like him.
Our lineup needs to start hitting. Yeah, guys, but
there you go. Hits it right on the screws to left, and that's going to drop it. I like this, guys. A nice bat off the bench. VR with a nice single.
J-Dog, he is hitting over 200. Lindor is hitting over 200. Fellas, we just got a single. Don't worry about the batting averages. We're getting things going. We need positive vibes in the chat, all right? This offense is going to get going today just for all of you guys.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Schwarber sucks in left field, man. He is so – a good left fielder might have made a break on that ball and made that catch. So 1-on-1 out here in the bottom of the second. Corbin from the stretch. And that'll bring up Almore, the guy you wanted to check out. Here's the pitch to him. And the slider's in there for a strike. 0-1.
You know what I forgot about Almora? It's that he was the guy – he was a big reason they put the Nets up along foul territory because he hit the liner. In Chicago,
I did. I remember when that happened. I didn't know it was him.
And it was crying. Yeah, I completely forgot that. Like it was him. I thought it was someone else.
Here's the 0-1 from Corbin. And swung on and fouled off. 0-2.
You know what? I'm going to pull this game up on here. I told myself I would do it, and I didn't.
Mets fan since 67. Wow, Chris, man. That's awesome, man. You're at the right channel. Thank you for being here, buddy.
Chris, you'd like this. I actually just got a bunch of, here, I think they're over here, cards from 69, I believe. Hold on. Here we go.
And he'll check the runner back to first.
So these are some pretty cool ones. We got batting leaders. We got Cleon Jones there at the bottom. That's Pete Rose and Bob Clemente is what's on the card. Then we got Seaver as the pitching leaders in 1969.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, yeah. You want to know what the thing is about cards from that time period here? I got this one too. It's just that they're all off-centered because they were cut really poorly. But, you know,
it's still cool. It's still cool. It's cool to have.
100%. 100%. But yeah, I was hyped about them, especially the Seaver. Forget it.
Oh, they picked them off. They got him going as they pick off VR there. 2 down.
See you, Baruch. See you later. We should have got Real Muto instead of McCann. It would have cost us $100 million more. So, you know, I want $100 million, but I think it was still the better signing getting McCann. He still almost got in there, Chris.
He did almost get in there. High throw by Bell. So 2 down here. It'll be an 0-2 count.
I've never been to Spumoni Gardens in Brooklyn, but I have heard of it.
I've never been there either. Almora hits a roller back to second, and that'll do it. We'll go to the top of the third. Mets lead 2-0. I used to live in Brooklyn, but I never went. But yeah, I've heard. Maybe I did go once actually. I think I did. I went on a date one time actually when I lived in Brooklyn. Now that I think about it, I have been there once. Yes. And
that's the reason you've never been back.
That's the reason I've never been back. Yes.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah. Joe says, out. Damn you, VR. VR's been hitting well for us. I'm not going to get too much on him for that.
Another new subscriber. Sub back to him. Guys, appreciate the subscriptions. I do see that the thumbs have gone up to 40, but we got 60 in the chat. Let's get 60 thumbs up if we can. Again, no pressure. Don't got to do it yet, but eventually. Maybe the next run. Maybe the next run we'll do it.
Still 2-0. Let's go, Mets. Rich says, that's right, man. Yeah, Joe, Almora. I mean, you saw it we were talking about it earlier against the Rockies when Almora scored from first base. He's got some speed on the bases.
Buxo said a date. Yes. That's what people do on weekends sometimes, you know? Go on dates.
It happens.
Yeah. Buxo, where was the last date you went to? I'd love to know. Did you go to Spumoni Gardens?
Let's see. John with the thumbs up. There you go, John. You gave us 4 thumbs ups.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. That's why he's a mod.
Yeah, John's in here now holding it down. There's a reason why trolls haven't been popping up. I think John's just been cleaning it up before we even see it.
What's up, Gabriel, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Look at Chris. So inspirational going on a date. That's amazing.
They always use the inspirational. I think there's a popular YouTuber. What's his name? Flight Reacts. Have you ever heard of him?
No, but
yeah, I think he uses that quote. So they always use that quote. So inspirational.
I don't even know how to stream this game. How do you watch Pix 11? Because it's not on SNY. All right, I'll figure it out. Let's see if I can go Pix 11 live.
What's up, a fan with a mic? Member on my channel. Glad to see you in here, buddy.
Let's go. Let's go.
So we're going here to the top of the third. Mets lead 2-0.
Yeah, this is just, it's not even an option. Whatever.
We'll see if Walker continues to pitch well. He looked like he was settling in nicely last inning.
You want to know what's funny? I think I now know what you guys are talking about. As Buxo put, look at Curry, man. So inspirational. I've seen this guy before. I'm pretty sure I've seen that video before.
Yeah, he's pretty big. He's got like, you know, multi-million subscribers. Here's the first pitch by Walker, and he's gonna bunt, And he'll foul that off. We'll do it again. 0-1. Victor Robles. Is it Robles or Robles at the
Robles.
Robles at the plate.
Brandon Block, division predictions for the NL East. Well, judging by your Bryce Harper picture, you're not going to like what I have to say. But I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what it is. Phillies will finish third. Phillies are going to finish third. I still think they might be able to make the playoffs, too. 2 wildcard teams. I literally think 3 teams can come out of the NL East and make the postseason. The issue is going to be the Padres, though, so it probably won't happen. But ideally, yeah, I think it's going to be Mets Braves. We've talked about this. One way or the other, and I think the Phillies are the odd man out.
That's a gapper as he goes with it the other way. So they're going to have a leadoff base runner here. He's going for 3. Robles turns the corner. They throw to third. I think he got him. Oh, they get him at third base. A great defensive play there by the Mets. Wow.
You never want to make the first or third out at third base, Victor Robles. Too aggressive.
Let's take a look here. Robles does a great job of going with it. It goes through the gap. Way. Yeah, it goes through the gap. And was this Almora? Or I think Conforto got to it. He hits the cutoff man right where it needs to be, and then a great throw there by VR as he guns him out.
Robles should just settle for some hits. Matt, you're right. I agree. You know the rule too. First to third out, you just don't do it. You don't do it. But you know what, Chris? Another good piece of hitting by Washington. They're going after that first pitch to start an inning. I like that approach a lot. I like that approach a lot. That's what the Mets were doing a lot last year. Great throw by VR.
Walker misses in the same spot with the first 2 pitches here. I think he's pitching to Corbin, the pitcher, 2-0. And now Corbin squares the bunt. He misses again. 3-0 to Corbin.
This is like Chicago all over again. When we walked Trevor Williams, I was losing my mind. Losing my mind when that happened. Walk the bases loaded.
Got to put this right over the middle. Come on, man. If you got to throw it 60, get it over the middle.
Like, no, what's going on, man?
And he didn't. He missed in the same spot 4 times to the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Walker's been getting bailed out today with the defense. I mean, my God, how do you walk the pitcher on 4 straight pitches?
By the way, also, that was karma on me for saying we may not get an outfield assist all season. Yeah, I think all we need to do is just – and it's like the chat trolling the offense, that the offense stunk and we scored 2 runs in the first inning. I think that's what we got to do. We actually just got to fade ourselves, talk some shit on the other side, and then good things are going to happen.
1 out, 1 on, and the curveball in there for a strike by Walker.
Let's just start talking about how we won't turn a double play here, guys. We won't. No double plays here. None. That was a wig.
It'll be an 0-1 here to Harrison, and swung on and missed. You know, this is a bad job by Harrison. He just walked the pitcher on 4 pitches, and you're chasing out of the zone. You can't do that.
He also holds the bat very odd. I don't love Harrison's swing.
Here's the 0-2 and the low fastball there out of the zone, 1 and 2.
My thing is when I played, it was all about lining knuckles up, like you wanted to go these knuckles. But
yeah,
I feel like he's all like off centered with it. Like I just feel like his hands don't look right on the bat.
It'll be a 1-2 here.
Oh,
curveball back to the Walker dropped it. He'll throw to second. He'll get the lead runner. 2 out.
Damn it! It was there. That was a double play.
Almost had a double play there. Well, it was a hot shot back to him, but he probably should have caught it.
If he catches it, it's nice and easy. He would have caught him leaning.
At least they get the lead runner.
Chat, we almost got it.
Who is my favorite player on the current team? I gotta. I'd probably say DeGrom, but if not him, Nimmo. I think I'd go DeGrom though.
We also haven't talked about DeGrom's dominating performance enough yet, but we will. In due time, we will.
Yeah. 2 outs, runner on first here, top of the third. And here's the first pitch. Fastball rides upstairs, 1-0.
J-Dog, Mets are a 500 team at best. Joke's on you. We are literally a 500 team right now. So,
and after today, We'll go back to that comment. And there's the slider that they hit it right through the shift there. Good piece of hitting. So 2 on, 2 out.
Yeah, Matt, 15 strikeouts. We'll talk about DeGrom. Rich asked me, what's your favorite piece of Mets memorabilia? Easily the Piazza jersey I have hung up. I have a lot of good ones. I have some DeGrom stuff, a few autos from him, but no doubt the Mike Piazza 911 jersey, the best. Coolest piece I have.
That is a cool piece.
Mm-hmm.
Great piece hitting there by Hernandez there. As that now they got the heart of the order coming up. This is a big at bat here. Trey Turner, runners on first and second, 2 out against Walker. We'll see if Walker could get out of the jam. He's been helped out a lot by the defense so far. Walker comes to the belt. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and hit the other way to right field. That'll reach the seats. Home.
Brandon Block. Is there anyone who doesn't hate the Phillies? The thing is, I don't hate the Phillies. Like, it's not the teams. It's just the experiences I've had with fans. That's the issue. But I'm sure you might be different. Maybe. He's also a Giants fan, so he gets a pass. Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 to Turner. And fastball drilled in the air to right center to the track. Conforto got a couple of feet. He'll bring it in.
We're good.
Usa.
I always do this like lean with it, like because I'm trying to keep it in as if like that's gonna, bend it back a little bit.
So good job there by Walker. A little fortunate, but to get out of the inning, we'll go to the bottom of the third. Mets lead 2-0.
Yeah, breathe, everyone. Exhale. We're good. Who do we hate more, the Phillies or the Yankees? I don't hate the Yankees. I have no reason to hate the Yankees. I really don't.
I don't hate when I was younger, I hated the Yankees. Like when I was going to high school, and you go to high school with all Yankee fans, and it was at a time when the Mets and Yankees were both really good. I graduated high school in 2003, so my freshman year they were both in the World Series. So I definitely grew a hatred for the Yankees then. But now that I'm an adult and I don't really have to talk to Yankee fans every single day of my life and have them rub it in my face, I don't have any hate for the Yankees. I don't like the Yankees. I don't root for the Yankees, but I don't hate the Yankees. The Phillies, I absolutely hate. I mean, Phillies, Nationals, Braves, I hate those teams. Those are our division rivals. So definitely the Phillies.
How do we feel about the manager situation? I'm night and day with it right now. Like I feel like every other day I'm alternating with how I think about, how Rojas is managing the lineup. I do like that we're trying different things with the lineup, like at the times that we should be. Like he's not like with the Yankees, Hicks was at the 3-hole too long. The Mets haven't really waited to see if these things pan out. We're being aggressive with lineup changes. I still don't think we're putting out the right lineup. So I like that we're doing things. I just don't think they're the right moves. But that's why it's love-hate.
Yeah.
Mage is here. We got a Mage sighting. Mage doesn't hate the Yankees.
My man Mage. What's up, Mage? I want Parsons, Slater, or Waddle for the G-Men. I'd be happy with any one of those.
I think they're going to get Parsons. I'm starting to really feel Parsons more and more.
You think so?
Yeah, I am. I think he's going to fall. And I think he's going to fall, and I think if he falls to us, character concerns aside, I don't think the Giants will pass on him.
I'm going to find out soon.
Yeah.
Corbin versus Walker here. He'll step in. First pitch from Corbin. Swung on him. What? I can't stand, and it's little things like this, and I know maybe I should complain. You're the pitcher. Why are you swinging at the first pitch? I can't stand it, and he's been struggling today with the control. Here's a 1-1. I guess we missed the first pitch. Fastball taken for strike 1 and 2.
I don't think they showed the first pitch, but yeah, look, I don't mind, again, an aggressive approach, but time and place, Walker. Time and place.
Slider swung on and missed. He goes down. 1 down here in the bottom of the third.
Is the clock ticking on Rojas? The clock's been kind of ticking. I just think the issue with him more is that he wasn't the initial manager. At first, obviously, the whole Beltran thing. So, he was kind of thrusted into a situation he didn't really have set up for him to begin with. And now we have a new regime in, Uncle Stevie. So I don't know. I don't know what the organization's thoughts are on, Luis Rojas, but I'm sure they got to be talking about it.
It'll be a lefty-lefty matchup here. Corbin versus Nimmo. Nimmo's got those nice shades on. He's got the hand protector, too, after the hit by pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Joseph, good point. Who wouldn't hate their division rivals? I know. And you play them the most. It's almost like a sibling rivalry. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a hate. Like, I want them to.
Here's
you know
the
what? I'm
0-1.
actually going to.
Slider. Well, for me.
I'm going to take it back. I do want them to hurt sometimes. I was going to say, you don't want to see them in pain, but you just want them to struggle a little bit. No, the Eagles I want to see in pain. I want to see Philadelphia more often than not.
Here's the 0-2 to Nimmo. He swung through the slider, and now he's going to hit a roller to second. 2 up, 2 down. But for me with rivals, to me, it's circumstantial because, like, it depends who's playing better at the time. It depends on who's giving me more headaches. Like when I was a Met fan in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was the Braves. Like the Braves killed us. Then in the mid 2000s, late 2010 area, it was the Phillies. And then in more modern times, it's been the Nationals with Bryce Harper. And so to me, it depends. Like who's ever playing better, I guess, is probably who I hate the most.
The thing with the Phillies for me, like there was a given time where I was envious of their pitching staff. Like that World Series team when like Roy Halladay was probably one of my favorite pitchers growing up, like probably of all time. I loved everything about his game. So like I was watching those stuff from afar, those playoff games, especially his no-hitter and just in awe. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to hate on that. When they're playing us, sure, but when I'm watching from afar, like we were talking about it, people in the chat watching the Braves game, I enjoy watching NL East competition. I have no problem with that, but yeah, R.I.P. Roy Halladay.
It'll be a 1-1 here to Pete. He just took a fastball for a strike last pitch. Here's the 1-1. And he swings right through the fastball. It looked like he was trying to pull an outside pitch. 1-2.
Are we all in agreement if Pete does not get a hit today, he should never bat 2 again for the rest of the season? Thoughts?
I'm in agreement. If he gets 5 hits, he shouldn't bet 2 again. Here's the 1-2. He doesn't belong there. And there's a slider in the dirt. 2-2.
John, I don't know who they replace Rojas is with. It's too early. I think it's too early to even think about it, but probably someone from the inside. That's how Rojas got his job, and that's why they were going to bring Beltran. I think it's going to be someone within the Mets organization. I just don't know who.
Hopefully nobody. I mean, hopefully he does a great job. But here's the 2-2, and fastball swung and fouled off. But yeah, I'm not a big Rojas fan.
Matt, I don't think they picked up his option for next year, but it doesn't mean they won't bring him back, or they couldn't extend him, or they could. You know what I mean? There's a million things that could happen.
Depends how the team does.
Mage, appreciate all the love, John. Yeah, the Mage fan club is holding it down. The Mage fan club is holding it down.
Pete drills one down the left field line. Foul. J-Dog says, why? Pete is your best hitter. Pete is not, in my opinion, and I completely disagree with the Yankee strategy with this, which I think Judge still bats second. I don't watch Yankee games. But why would I want a guy that strikes out 200 times a game in the 2-hole? A spot where you want a guy to be able to move runners over from first. Here's the 2-2. And the slider in the dirt, 3-2. Like, I think that's the last spot that Aaron Judge should be batting.
It's interesting. A lot of you guys are feeling the same way I was. Yeah, Doc was the man, and a fan with the mic says that's how he feels about Freddie Freeman. I feel the same way with Freddie Freeman. He's just too damn good to not like.
Here's the 3-2. And a good eye there by Pete. He takes the low fastball for a ball. So the Mets will have a 2-out base runner here. And as far as Freeman goes, Chipper Jones is the ultimate Met killer, but Freddie
and I
Freeman,
love Chipper too. I love Chipper. He was a switch hitter. People forget he was a switch hitter. Chipper's probably one of the best switch hitters to ever play the game.
One of the top 2 or 3 ever. Maybe the best ever.
Yeah, arguably.
Beltran's up there. Eddie Murray was a great switch hitter. Bernie Williams, good switch hitter.
And Chipper held it down for so long too.
Do you know in 90s, hold on, here's the first pitch to Lindor. Lindor ropes one, but it's right at the third baseman. He'll flip over to second, and that'll do it. We'll head to the top of the 4th. I think it was 96. I think it was 96. Maybe it was a little later. Chipper Jones won the MVP that year. He didn't make the All-Star game.
That's insane.
That's insane. And I know the All-Star game is based off the first half, but you have to think he had a good enough first half to make the All-Star game if he won the MVP award. Yeah, that's insane to me.
What's all this Larry talk? What are we talking about with this?
Oh, you don't know that? That's his real name, Chipper. That's what they used to call him at Shea Stadium every time he came up, Larry. To
Oh,
taunt him.
man.
Larry.
That's great. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that.
Yeah. And you know what he named his kid?
Yeah, Ronald just put it up, Shea.
Yeah, okay. Because he hit so well at our stadium, he named his kid Shea to kind of troll Met fans.
That's awful. That's awful. That's level of pettiness I cannot match. Oh, J-Dog, you're trying to get into a fight in the chat. LeMahieu is better than any Mets hitter. Are you sure about that? Right now, have you seen what DJ's been doing? Do you stand by that? Because if that's the hill you want to die on, just be ready for it. Just be ready for it. We got a guy on our team named Brandon Nimmo. You better be careful with what you're saying right now. Because I think Nimmo still leads Major League Baseball in batting average. And he just got his first stinger.
385, I think he was batting last time he came up.
Matt, I'm coming for his throat. I'm waiting for him to rebuttal, but I know he didn't mean that.
DJ LeMahieu is just another. The Yankees are the luckiest franchise in sports. I'm sorry. He's just another example of a guy that was, and he played in Colorado, by the way, and he's a better hitter with the Yankees. And what's his name? Didi Gregorius was a nothing hitter. He comes to the Yankees. He's an all-star. So they just get all the breaks. They get all the breaks.
Emmanuel, quickly, what's going on? You're saying DJ is still better. Just tell me how and why is he better than any hitter? Just give me a legitimate reason and we'll be cool.
That's fine. Ron Darling in the stands with his kid? It kind of looks like him a little bit.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's Ron Darling, I think, right? Maybe he got the day off today and he went to the stadium. I think that's Ron. Here's the first pitch by Walker. Changeup swung on and missed by Bell. 0-1.
Mets 21-28. I don't know if we're doing a who's on third, what's on second skit right there in terms of Mo Larry Curly. I know we were talking about Three Stooges, but
2 straight changeups. That's belted in the air, but that's right at Nimmo. 1 up, 1 down.
All right, I'm looking up DJ's numbers though, because I know it's not. He's batting 260. What am I looking at here? Nimmo is fourth. Now, that's right. Acuna is like batting like 450. Insane. Acuna, Trump. Yeah. Yeah, still a great job. He's gone down over the last couple of days. Since the Chicago series, he has been going down.
And Schwarber will step in from the left side. He flew out his first time out. First time up. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. First pitch from Walker. Fastball in there for a strike. Oh, what the hell was that? You see something new every time you watch a baseball game. So to try to tell you guys what just happened, Walker threw a strike, and then McCann tried to throw it back to the pitcher, and Schwarber on his backswing still had the bat in front of the catcher as the slider's in there for a strike. And as he was throwing it back, it hit the bat and ricocheted to the dugout.
All right, DJ gets clutch hits whenever it's needed and knows how to drive in runs. Well, I wouldn't say that this year. He grounds into more double plays probably than he has in his career so far. And he's also striking out way more than he has in years past. So, like, I understand what you're saying on DJ. I just don't think this year is the year to back it. His overall body of work, sure, but this year on the Yankees, no. I don't think so.
Fastball missed upstairs to Schwarber. Here's the next pitch. And swung on and missed. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Walker's starting to settle in.
See, 94 high, but still looked like it had some movement and some gas on it. A little oomph in that. Oh,
yeah. A little rising action. A little bit of rising action there.
Okay. Yeah, throw up the Ks. Speaking of Ks, you know what? In between innings, we'll talk about DeGrom and his 15 Ks and the fact that he's going to win the MVP.
He better win the MVP.
Yeah, see, like you're talking about Nimmo making an MVP case. No. See, we're now changing the hashtag Nimmo for MVPs in here to Jacob DeGrom for MVP. I've switched. I'm now off the Nimmo train all the way on DeGrom.
Blows the fastball by Castro. Here's the second pitch. And there's a slider hit on the ground to short. Lindor will field it. Throws over to first. And they make quick work of the Nationals here in the top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 2. Nationals nothing.
Yeah, smash that like button, guys. We appreciate it. Early into this game, we got more than half this game to go. Only 2-run lead for the Mets, so we got work to do. We got work to do right now, and so do you guys. By eventually, again, doesn't have to be now, but just hit that like button.
Did I hit the like button? Let me look. I don't even know if I hit the like. I did. I did hit the like button.
And if you guys want to go to Twitter and like the stream there and retweet it, feel free. Again, not obligated, but all is appreciated, fellas. All is appreciated. Yeah, quick inning. You know, we talked about it with Walker. High pitch count early in innings. Love to see that he's making some quick outs and, you know, not striking out the world. He talked about how he wanted to improve, you know, striking less people out and get more outs by contact to keep that pitch count down. So that's working so far. Still early for DeGrom. DeGrom is making a case for the greatest pitcher to ever throw a baseball. Yeah, I agree. Look, here's my take on DeGrom with the MVP, because I think the Cy Young debate's just always going to be beating a dead horse. He arguably could have won it last year. I just feel if we're going to talk about awards with DeGrom anymore, just to keep people satisfied with the Cy Young, we got to start talking MVP. I think he's past the Cy Young. Like, the next thing we can do is just rename the Cy Young Award the Jacob DeGrom.
No, I was going to say, I heard they're going to do that this year. That's how good he is. Like, I laugh when people even bring up any other pitcher in baseball. Like, let's look at DeGrom's stats right now. Jacob DeGrom for the year is pitching, and he's got 4 starts so far. He's pitching to a .31 ERA in 29 innings. 0.31. He's given up 1 run in 21 earned run in 29 innings, and he's got 50 strikeouts. Tino, if he keeps up that pace, that's 12.5 strikeouts a start. Usually and he's not going to keep up that pace. That's crazy. But if he did, 32 starts a year on average, 12.5, you're talking 400 Ks. Like, he's been that dominant so far. Just please, Yankee fans, when you come into our channel, don't even bring it up. It's not even close between Jacob DeGrom and Garrett Cole, and that's not a knock on Garrett Cole. Jacob DeGrom is by far the best pitcher in baseball.
But see, like, I took it a step forward further and said it while he was starting. I said this in the 6th. And Matt, if you're still in the chat, you know, you knew I knew DeGrom was getting 15 Ks. His stuff was unworldly. There's a whole montage of Keith just going, ooh, ah, every time he struck someone out. He was at 100 pitches and touched 101. He is on another planet when it comes to playing the game of baseball. And I know Mike Trout is Mike Trout and Acuna is on another level. I get all that. What Jacob DeGrom is doing just doesn't happen. I haven't seen something this dominant. I said since Randy Johnson. When I remember Randy Johnson, like early 2000s Randy Johnson, it was next level stuff. That's where I'm putting DeGrom right now. He is the big unit.
Corbin throws 2 strikes to Davis. Here's the 3rd pitch. Of course, Davis hit the home run his last time out. Fastball misses upstairs, 1-2.
And Matt knows I called him. I also told him DeGrom was going to get 2 hits on opening day. I didn't see him getting 2 hits, you know, in his last start. But, like, that's what I mean. He's his own insurance policy. He gets the offense going during his starts. It's nuts to me. It's crazy that this offense just waits for a guy to get everything going. And when DeGrom starts, it has to be him. Yeah. Every start, he's literally supplying, giving himself some support while also not allowing anything. 2 hits.
Here's the 2-2 to Davis, and that misses outside. 3-2.
Yeah, Mets, I'll change that right now. I got to change the score bug. I was at a DeGrom rant. Yeah.
Good eye there by Davis to get himself back in the count. 3 straight balls. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Davis hit the 2-run homer, accounting for the only 2 runs of the game. Corbin looks in for the sign. Here's the 3-2. And fastball swung on, fouled off.
I saw an over-under in here for his home runs. Yeah, Gabriel, over-under 2 home runs. I'm going to say a push. I think he gets 2 home runs. He'll get 2.
You think he gets 2 this year?
Hopefully.
I like it. I
kind of like it. I know he's going to get 1. He's definitely going to get 1, but I think he gets 2.
I like it. And here's the payoff pitch to J.D. Davis from Corbin. And that's drilled the other way. That's going to drop. J.D. Davis has got a hot bat right now. He's batting .360 coming in. He's now got 2 homers on the year and another hit. He's 2 for 2.
And, Rich, I know what you're saying. It's still April and it's early, but we got to start this chatter about DeGrom for MVP now. So this way people start to respect it come time. But I do love that J-Dog is trolling. How could DeGrom win MVP? He's the 3rd best pitcher in the league. It's just such a bad take.
It's a horrible take. So runner on first here, nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth, and Conforto actually had a really nice shot off the bat his first time up, but it was right at the third baseman. Here's the first pitch from Corbin, and tries to go the other way again, fouled off.
Bauer Tatis beef heating up on Twitter right now. It was hot yesterday, Michael. It was super hot, and I'm here for it. Did you see, Tino, what Tatis was doing?
No, what happened?
Tatis has 4 home runs against the Dodgers in 2 games. The first time, I think he did something that tied it with his pops, because I know Tatis Sr. had 2 grand slams in the same game or the same inning.
Conforto goes the other way, lines it to left field, to the track. It's off the wall. There you go.
That should be a home run. That was close.
I don't think it was. It was close, but I don't think it was. A sliding double there by Conforto, second and third, nobody out. And I want to make note, that's now the second time this game, and you even saw with the pitch before that, Conforto's going the other way, and he's doing it with authority. He ripped it his first time up. This time he just gets it in the air, and he's able to hit it off the wall. So Conforto
I think that's gone, Chris. I think that's gone. It's over the orange. They got to see this. That's really close.
You think so?
That's really close. I think that's really close. But to your point, this is when Conforto is at his best, when he's going the other way. This is his specialty, going the opposite way. Damn, they're not going to review it? That's really close. I thought they were going to take a closer look at this.
Schwarber sucks in left field. The way he patrolled that, he is not good out there. So here we go. McCann coming up here. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Mets will try to get at least one. Corbin looks in for the sign. Here's the first pitch to McCann. McCann drills it in the air. That will reach the seats. 0-1.
It's a double. It's a double, guys. I know. But the thing is, I don't want us to hit with runners in scoring position. Do you not understand that? There's concern in my voice for the dinger. I need it to be a dinger, so this way we can guarantee the runs.
Great piece of hitting there.
Yeah.
It's when he's at his best.
He's been trying to pull all year, Matt. Yeah, last year his bread and butter was taking the ball the other way. Yeah, it always has been. It always has been.
Here's the 0-1 to McCann. And slider in the dirt. He got him to chase. 0-2.
Tatis is a bitch. Nick the Wick, what did he do to you?
What's up there, Pinworm? What is this camera angle? From outside the stadium.
Yeah, it's very odd. Behind the Coke corner.
And there's the signature McCann crotch grab.
Classic.
Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Good job blocking it with a runner on third. 1-2.
Yeah, so I didn't finish what Tatis did, but Buxo, you summed it up. That was the first home run. He covered his eye. So he hit a home run yesterday off Bauer. And midway from first to second, turned around and covered his eye because he tried to pitch against the Padres at spring training with his eye closed. I know you remember. You may share that. And Nick, you're a Dodgers fan. Well, that sucks. But then he did like a stutter too on the second home run. He like jocked it going into third base too.
Here's the 1-2 to McCann, and that's hit on the ground. That's gonna get through. The Mets are gonna get a run. There you go. 3-0 Mets. Runners on the corners. We got something cooking here, Tino.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
This.
All right. Let's get back over 500 where we belong.
We need people to continue to troll the Mets offense and Conforto and all these. We need it. We need the trolls to continue to do what they're doing because you're helping us out. That's what you don't realize. You're helping us out. Yo, Tino, we can game off the reflection. Well, yeah, no, I know. That's not copyright. You can't see the game.
No.
You can't fully see the game. Don't worry about that.
Runners on the corners here. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Mets were already with a run in the inning. VR is going to pop one up the left. Schwarber's coming in.
Oh.
And, he makes a great play. Let's see if Conforto tries to tag. He will not.
And that one's on you. It's because you've been shitting on Schwarber all game. I'm telling you, everything's happening. The opposite is happening. We have to stop. We have to be careful with what we say here.
Nice play by Schwarber. Nice play.
I thought that was dropping. That's no man's land. Oh.
I'm surprised Turner didn't make more of an effort to try to get to that one. But a great play there by Schwarber.
Matt, I appreciate your concern. And if they're coming after me, tell them to come. I'm right here, baby. We're right here. We ain't going nowhere.
Nice backhanded grab. 1 out.
J-Dog, just let it go. Just let it go.
And here's a pitch in the dirt. Again, a good block by the catcher. He keeps good photo at third. 1-0. My man, Words of the Chat, he says, I root for the Mets now because of Eucharist, but go Dodgers, baby. Well, I appreciate it, Word.
We'll see you in the postseason.
It's going to be fun, Mets Dodgers this year. I think those are going to be two of the better teams in the National League.
Got to score one more here, Josh. Got to score one more here. Never enough runs. Never enough runs.
Almora at the plate. It'll be a 1-0. Corbin looks in for the sign, and here's the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Blocks it again. 2-0. Now,
J-Dog, hold on. I just want to remind him. Now, when you're putting top 3 pitchers, you're basing that off contracts, right? Just based on money they're making, or that's not talent, right? Because I think Bauer goes ahead of Cole if that's the way that works.
Now, Tino, if you're the Nationals here, do you pitch around Almora with the pitcher on deck?
I mean, yes and no. The thing is, with 1 out, I mean, Walker probably just go up there, have a terrible at AB, strike out, and then you're pitching a Nimmo. So it doesn't like I try to get Almora out, then get the pitcher so the inning's done. I don't really want to see the top of the order.
3-0 here to Almora as he missed upstairs with the fastball. Here's the pitch, and maybe that was a little of an intentional, unintentional walk as Almora walks on 4 pitches. Bases loaded here for Taijuan Walker.
Corbin struggling. He's been struggling all year, guys. His best start was his last outing, but he's not the same pitcher. Buck, so you see the Saul Goodman Breaking Bad is the best show. Yes. A little soul action. Better call Saul.
How about a little bunt here with the bases loaded with Walker at the plate? You think about it at all? I know there's a forced play at the plate.
Yes. I mean, you think about it, but again, I really, if I'm the Mets, just strike out. I wouldn't even have him swing the bat.
Don't even take the bat off the shoulder here.
Yeah.
Here's the first pitch, and he will swing at the curveball. Second time I've seen Walker swing at the first pitch. You're the pitcher. Get the pitch count up a little bit. Oh, and 1 here to Walker. Corbin from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs again in the dirt. 1-1. Gomes has done a great job there. He's blocked like 5 balls in the dirt with a runner on third base this inning.
Bella, don't worry. I don't know if you can hear Bella barking, guys. She's not happy that Taijuan Walker's swinging the bat right now. And I'm not happy either.
Here's the 1-1. Corbin from the stretch and a fastball in there for a strike. 1-2.
J-Dog, I have to explain to you why DeGrom is better than Cole and Bauer. Like, you need that explained to you. I mean, look, all you got to do is read a stat sheet. But if that's too difficult, I will explain it to you. But just look up. It's just numbers. It's just a game of numbers. That's all it is.
Here's the 1-2. And he swings at a pitch in the dirt. At least it's not a double play. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th.
Conforto wasn't fast enough for a suicide play. Yeah, probably not. And there's also the fear of turning 2, home to first because Walker's running to first. So he's also not very fast either. Sounds like a German Shepherd. Yeah, definitely not. The opposite of a German Shepherd.
Nimmo at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. On the year batting .377 now with 1 home run, 8 RBIs, and I think it was a .978 OPS. Good opportunity here for Nimmo.
No one better.
Lefty here. They're giving him the third baseline. If you're Nimmo, you try to squirt one opposite field. Here's the pitch. And that's what he tries to do. He does go the other way. Swings at the first pitch, foul.
Ronald, listening while writing an essay. Listen, I appreciate that. It's similar to like, how they say like old school, like Mozart music gets you smarter. It's the same thing with Chris's play-by-play. Immediately gets you smarter. It's perfect for writing a paper. Perfect.
This will be the 71st pitch of the inning for Corbin. Mets really getting that pitch count up. Corbin from the stretch looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt again. 1-1.
So you're basing it only off stats? No, but it's the easiest way to prove the point.
I mean, what else do you want to base it off? You want to just base it off the way the guy pitches? The guy has been as dominant as any pitcher in my lifetime over a 4-year stretch.
He has a .31 ERA and has as many strikeouts as the guy you're claiming to be the best pitcher in baseball. I don't know what else you want.
Here's the 1-1. And just taken outside. Good eye there by Nimmo. 2-1.
It's a good eye.
That's what he's known for. Alonso on deck if Nimmo could do any damage here.
Look, I mean, if you really want a hot take, J-Dog, and this one might ruin your night, but I don't even think Cole sometimes is the best pitcher in the AL East. Arguably.
Here's the 2-1. And that's a slider chopped on the ground. Foul. 2-2.
Talk to me about Tyler Glass now. I know you don't want to. But just saying. Stir the pot a little bit here. This is a spicy take, but I don't necessarily stand by it, but I gotta go fire with fire here.
I like it. Count evened up at 2 apiece here to Nimmo. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Nimmo looking to break it open. Corbin from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And a slider taken outside. Good job there by Nimmo. Full count.
The issue with Corbin here is that I don't think he trusts his fastball very much because his location is shit. And I think he's going to want to go fastball here. Full count, bases loaded, 2 outs. I don't know if he's going to locate it. I really don't know. I think the fastball is the pitch right here. I just don't know if he's going to spot it. I'd probably go high and into Nimmo if I could.
Here's the 3-2. Runners are going to be going on the pitch. Here's the payoff pitch.
No!
He called that a strike. Oh, Nimmo was on his way to first base. That was a ball.
It was the same pitch he called the ball earlier in the AB.
Oh, that was a bull, man. Oh, the Mets get screwed there. Nationals get out of the inning. Oh, come on.
Guys, I wish I was kidding. Gabriel, I wish I was kidding. I mean, what the hell is that? Just awful. Guys, it's just bad. It was the same spot and the same pitch from earlier. Ugh, robot strike zone, please. Yeah, that's bad.
Horrible call.
It's just bad.
Oh, but we'll go to the top of the 5th. At least we got 1 run there, and we'll see if Walker can keep it going.
J-Dog, I love it. Keep coming. I must really not watch baseball. I guess I don't.
He's just trolling you.
No, I love it. I love it. It's entertaining. Of course it looked like a strike to you, J-Dog. It makes a lot of sense. Things are starting to add up now. If that was a strike, Jacob deGrom's the best pitcher in baseball. How about that? If that's a strike. Oh, or Garrett Cole.
What's up, Pete? Body knowledge says, does the ump have glaucoma? What's up?
Unbelievable. Buxo, we should call Sola Faruqi and Faruqi. Sue the damn umpire. That's great.
Have you seen that show, Better Call Saul?
Yeah, I have. I actually only saw the first season because I was a big Breaking Bad person, and then I watched it, but I didn't stick with it. This is from Better Call Saul, the bobblehead, but I haven't seen the show as much as Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad is probably my favorite show of all time. I still haven't. I like you. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes, and it was all right. But I think I just got caught up with so many other shows that I kind of put it to the back burner. It's something I got to catch up on.
There's re-showing this pitch, and it's just so bad.
Yeah.
It's low. It doesn't even touch the plate.
That's a ball.
That's so bad.
I get it. It's close with 2 strikes, but I mean, that's a ball. It's a ball. So we go to the top of the 5th. Mets lead 3-0.
We're piling up those likes, guys, up to 56 now midway through this game. Always appreciated. You know we always appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet. We're up to 611 subscribers. Love that. Love that.
How many are we up to?
611.
Awesome. I think we gained 4 or 5 so far.
Yeah, 4 or 5 so far. So love that, guys. 72 watching right now, 57 thumbs up. We're climbing as we're speaking. 1 thumbs down. And you know something? I don't think it's who we all think it is. I don't think that thumbs down's from J-Dog. I don't.
No, I
hope it's not.
I think it's from Giants Nation. The guy that we booted. Here's the 0-1, and the slider misses downstairs. 1-1.
To get caught up on Walker, though, he's actually really managed his pitch count here. If he can get some quick outs, we might be able to get some length out of him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's drill. Oh, what a play by Lindor.
Oh my God.
He flashes the leather.
Oh, my God.
A frozen rope. Lindor full extension. And that's why we signed him to a 10-year extension. What a play by Lindor at shortstop.
He made that look way too easy. That's insane. Live action. Yan Gomes knows it too. That's silly. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts him.
1 up, 1 down. Here's the first pitch. And Robles hits a infield fly there to Pete. Alonso's there. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what we're looking for. Pitch count at 61, 5 innings in, 2 outs already, and the pitcher up. That's good news. That's really good news for us.
And seeing your camera so I can see it, Pinworm says on the thing. So there we go. Pat Corbin coming up, and Walker really starting to settle in for a guy that was struggling early on. He's pitching a shutout so far, and he's only at 61 pitches, so looking like he could go 7.
J-Dog, I sub to the channel so I can educate y'all on some baseball, and we appreciate that. I appreciate that you sub to the channel. I want to be educated, but you know something? Let me educate you on this. We did not overpay for Lindor.
And a nice pitch there. 0-2 as Walker hits the curveball on the outside corner. No, J-Dog's actually a great subscriber of mine. That's just what he does. He comes in and he trolls, but it's all in good fun.
The best shortstop and the best pitcher in all of baseball.
Here's the 0-2 by Walker. And swung on and missed. There you go. 3 up, 3 down. But obviously the highlight play of that inning was Francisco Lindor over at shortstop.
That's a rally killer.
I'll tell you what, the defense has been great in this game. For a team that was struggling with the glove coming in the last couple of games, the Conforto throw, obviously picking the guy off at first base. The defense today has been very good for the New York Mets.
That's huge, guys. I'm thinking of who's going to be available, but we should actually have a lot more available out of the pen. The reason Jake went 9 innings, the big part of that was that Diaz had been worked. A lot of the guys needed to be using that Chicago series, and we've been playing consecutive games. I believe we have an off day tomorrow, so I think everyone's on the table here. So we'll probably see Diaz today if all goes well, and this stays within 3 to 4 runs.
Let's take a quick look at the Mets schedule coming up. We got the Red Sox coming up on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. A buddy of mine, he wanted me to go. DeGrom's pitching Wednesday, and they're going to it. I want to go. We'll find it. We'll find a game to go to. We're going to find a game to go to.
Yeah, Mets Red Sox. All right.
Can't deny the Dodgers pitching staff and farm system. Never denied it. I think the Mets fully, and you hear from Steve Cohen, if things start to trend in the right direction, you credit it to what the Dodgers are doing, because that's what Steve Cohen's trying to replicate. It's a great balance, and that's how you sustain success in Major League Baseball. You have to have prospects, but having the money to spend, it goes hand in hand. I mean, the Dodgers won a World Series last year, and they literally told Gavin Lux not to come up. It's crazy. It's insane. Gratterall, one of their relief pitchers, is one of the hardest throwers in baseball. Could be a top-notch closer probably for years to come. They still have so many people in the bullpen in Trinant and Jansen that they don't even need to use him. So it's crazy to me how loaded they are sometimes with just prospects and just overall talent they have. So, yeah, no knock on the Dodgers for sure.
The Dodgers are loaded.
Yeah, I don't think Gavin Lux is that great either, but I mean, for what he does on that team, I don't think he's the worst. I'd take Gavin Lux on the Mets.
Pinworm says, if I get an Optum ID for my buddy in New Jersey and watch the app here in Kentucky, would I get SNY?
I do NBC Sports app, Pinworm.
I would imagine he would, though.
Yeah, I think you could sign in. You go NBC Sports, and it'll give you the option for SNY. That's what I do. But today, this is on Pix, so I don't know a way to stream this. today.
So here we go. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Mets lead 3-0. Pete's going to lead off. And here's the first pitch from Corbin, and the curveball misses upstairs. Good job there by Pete to lay off 1-0.
Word, we'll take Gavin Lux, but we also have to take Justin Turner back too. That's
1-0 driven in the air by Pete, straight away center field, high, far. You can forget about it. The Mets take a 4-0 lead. Pete hits it right on the screws. His 5th bomb of the year.
Are you not entertained? Are you guys not entertained?
439 feet.
109 miles an hour. Got out in a hurry. Clobbered. Just clobbered.
Oh, what a bomb. Oh, what a bomb. Mets trying to get to 9-8 on the year as Pete hits his 5th bomb of the year.
Peter. I love it. Peter Emmanuel. Let's go.
And here's the first pitch to Lindor. Lindor ropes one the other way. Right field. Down the line. Did it stay fair? I think they're going to say it was just foul. Could have been a triple had it stayed fair.
Right down Broadway, buddy. Oh, my God. Probably not a pitch you want to throw to Pete.
He crushed that pitch. Oh, my God, did he crush that pitch?
A big hug from Walker to Pete, too. That's great. Polar bear sighting. Yes, guys.
Here's the 0-1 from Corbin and Lindor, and he drills that one down the left field line, and that's going to drop in for a single.
Good piece of hitting. I want an offensive explosion. I want an offensive explosion to finish this game. I don't want this thing to be close. After yesterday, Stroman taking his first L in the manner we lost, I want us to erupt today.
Let's wake the bats up. Let's wake the bats up.
Mike, I didn't read your last comment. I'll look right now. Best first baseman in all of baseball. I love it. I don't mind giving Pete respect. Like I want him to be in those conversations. I think it'll be really tough because Freddie Freeman is a beast, like we've talked about earlier in this stream. But Pete does not get enough respect and enough credit. People think he's very one-dimensional. They think he's only a power hitter. Pete has improved significantly on the field.
His
significantly.
His glove's been good this year.
So much so they can't. They're not taking him off the field for Dom.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's favorites. I think Pete is playing his way into the everyday lineup for that reason because he's becoming the best all-around guy.
Yeah. Let's see. What's going on, KP? Is Syndergaard back? No, he's still hurt. He's going to be out until about the All-Star break.
Turner's from Long Beach? I didn't know he was from Long Beach, but based on his red hair, I wouldn't think he's an LA guy. There's not that many redheads in LA.
It's not that many redheads, period.
Yeah, that's a good point. LFGM, yes, guys. LFGM. Imagine the Mets without Pete. They wouldn't have an offense. What's funny is you told us we didn't have an offense to begin with. So now it's Pete. It's like, you got to make up your mind. Tell us now what side you're on. Is it with Pete, without Pete? Because then Lindor is going to start doing things. And you're going to say, well, Lindor is this. Pick a side.
Conforto will start doing things. McNeil will start doing things. Nemo will continue to do things. All right. The Mets got an offense, my man.
What up, Chris Stops? How we doing? Keep Corbin, and he's pitching great. I agree. We should definitely keep him in.
I'm with you on that. And they did not. They bring in Austin Voth, who's pitched to a 3.18 ERA this year in 5 2/3. He's given up 7 hits, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts.
Rich is funny. Schwarber could have caught that. It's funny that he didn't catch that, but made that incredible play. The diving catch early in the game. It's just like, where did that come from?
Yeah. He let 2 balls drop in front of him. And the ball that went off the wall, he played very poorly.
Carrasco pitched again, Kristaps. He should be coming back, I think, in May. If all goes well, I think mid-May, a couple weeks in, should be the target date for him.
JD stepping up from the right side of the plate. He's had a great day. He's 2 for 2 hit the big bomb earlier. He's batting .407 so far this year, JD Davis. I guess he doesn't count either as a hitter in this lineup.
Yeah, no, he doesn't count.
Runner on,
okay.
Runner on first, nobody out. Vaught's first pitch from the right side, and that's a fastball. Oh, he was right on that one. Fouled it off the backstop. If he would have, he just missed a home run there. 0-1.
Master Productions, what's going on? Word, I have some Pete Alonso, Donruss rookies. Pete's rookie cards are still criminally low. Way too low for what his value should be at.
Lindor leads from first. We'll see if they send him here.
It looks like a great day to play baseball, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The weather, it was supposed to rain, and we're finally getting like a fortunate break with the weather. It was supposed to rain today. It was 100% on my weather app as of yesterday, but the sun's starting to peek out. It looks like a really good day for baseball.
He checks Lindor back to first. Lindor tries to expand his lead. Here's the 0-1. And the fastball misses upstairs. 1-1.
Watch out for the Mets and Padres in the NL. The thing is, too, I mean, everyone knows about it now, but I would love, as much as the Mets have that with the Dodgers, I'd love to see the Mets go against the Padres, too. I think that we'd have our hands full with the Padres, but we've already had some classic matchups with Paddock and Pete. So I would love to see the Mets get another go at the Padres.
I'll take it. Here's the 1-1 to Davis. The pitch from Vaught. And no, good late break there on that fastball. Rode inside 1-2.
But the good news is for us, and we talked about this last stream, it's that if we do become that wild card team and we have to play a top dog first, like whoever is second in the West, like we're not going to have to see them unless they end up pulling it all the way to the NLCS just based off how it's set up. So I think we dodge a bullet either way, whoever comes in second, but I think it's probably the Padres. I don't see how the Dodgers will win like 110 games this year.
No, I don't see that. Padres are too good. 1-2 will check the runner back to first. Keeps him honest.
The eye of the tiger quietly playing in the background. Yeah, John, thank you. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys. You guys are making the difference here. 68 watching, 62 thumbs up. I love that. I love it. We appreciate it. And, you know, every like matters to us.
Here's the 1-2. And he's going. Fastball fouled off. And, yeah, first year the Mets were established, 1962. So that's fitting. 64
now.
Okay,
all the people that I told earlier, no rush, I think they're starting to like.
first year we played at Shea, 64. So it's starting to make sense. Let's get up to 69. First year we won World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Voth. Comes to the set. Looks in for the sign. And, good piece hitting there by J.D. Davis. He inside outs the curveball. Lindor's going to go to third. The Mets got runners on the corners.
Great piece of hitting. Great piece of hitting.
That is professional hitting, ladies and gentlemen. And if J-Dog, if you're in here, J.D. Davis could hit too.
I love J.D. Davis's batting stance. Very simple, not much movement, just concise. It doesn't do too much. It's not the flashiest, but it's probably a stance that I would have if I were playing. Just simple, straight to the ball. Yeah. Bats on fire.
That's good hitting there. Runners on the corners here in the bottom of the fifth. Davis 3 for 3. That's going to bring up Conforto, who's looked great at the plate today. He's 1 for 2. He's hit 2 bullets. One went off the wall.
Can we get a Michael coming out party? Is that possible?
Let's go. Vaught looks in for the sign. Here's the first pitch, and the curveball misses outside. 1-0.
Build off yesterday's dinger. I would not be opposed.
Conforto 1 for 2 with a double today. Come on, open it up, baby. Here's the 1-0 from Voth. Runners on the corners. Nobody out here. And, he swung right through the fastball on the inside corner. Conforto was looking to take that deep. 1-1. Garrett Richards looks like a 70s male porn star.
They need to rip him to shreds. And then they're playing Nick Pivetta, former Philly, who they should take advantage of too, and that's who's going against DeGrom. These are 2 wins we got to get from the Red Sox. They've been hitting the shit out of the ball, but I think we're a much better team than the Red Sox.
It'll be a 1-1 here to Conforto. And fastball swung on and fouled off late there on the
Blow it
pitch.
open. Yeah, please, Josh, blow it the hell open. Run him out of the gym field.
Yeah, that's what I say every time the Knicks blow somebody out.
Yeah, I already know. Well, look, and the thing with the Dodgers, and that's why I say with the Mets, the Dodgers up until last year were always snake bitten by getting the hot team out of the wild card. And in any sport, it's not easy to handle that. It really is not easy to handle that.
Here's the 1-2 to Conforto.
Good eye.
And slider misses inside. 2-2. Good eye.
I don't know if I'll be able to stream Wednesday, Mike. I don't know what the Knicks schedule looks like. If Tana is streaming it, we could probably hop on for a post game. I'll try to look at the schedule now.
I think the Knicks play on Wednesday, but I could do it after. But
yeah, we could probably do a post game for you guys.
Yeah. Here's the 2-2 to Conforto.
Yeah, they do.
And a fastball hitting the air to left.
Oh, he's got a popcorn arm. Send it.
Schwarber catches it. They are going to send Lindor. Throw to the plate. He is. Oh, what a slide. He's safe.
Great slide.
Beat him, but he gets underneath the tag. And the Mets lead 5-0. Lindor plates a run there. Conforto, good job of hitting there to drive him in.
It's a good throw. High bounce is what does it. Oh, it's close. This is actually close.
Let's see.
He's in.
Oh, it's so close. They might challenge it.
Oh, it's neck and neck. Yeah, Knicks play the Bulls on Wednesday.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to do a post game because if I can't watch the game, it's kind of hard for me to do a post game.
Mm-hmm.
But
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. If DeGrom throws another 15K gem, I think we might have to. There won't be too many highlights for us to catch up on.
We could do a game on. Oh, did he even get I don't know if he got the plate.
The thing is, his foot is on the plate. The catcher's foot, so I feel like he almost runs into it initially.
I think he's going to be out. After seeing that, I don't think Lindor's hand touched the plate.
Yeah, I'm not changing the score bug yet, guys. I'm going to wait to see what happens here. Did he touch the plate? I don't know. Lindor is out. It looks like, the chat's blowing up.
He's out.
Yeah.
You know what it might have been? It's because he wears that hand protector. His hand kind of popped up. He didn't touch the plate.
He didn't touch the plate. Well, I think he touches it when he goes around his foot. I think he might get the back part of the plate. But
yeah, after it was tagged, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's funny they get that right, but no, body knowledge, that's not an illegal block. That's completely okay. Actually, it's in the catcher's right. He can block the entire plate if he wants to. He can't be on the plate, but in terms of like the base itself, completely allowed to be in front of it. That's why people barrel into catches all the time. They try to not allow that anymore, but that's where that whole thing existed because it's in the catcher's right to stand in the way if there's a play at the plate.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch to Davis, and the fastball misses outside. 1-0. Not Davis, rather McCann.
Every time I see DeGrom's ERA, it never looks real. He doesn't look real. He doesn't look real when he pitches. He's
a robot. He's a robot.
It's unreal.
But yeah, we're gonna do a lot more. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on a miss. We're gonna do a lot more Mets games when the Knicks are done. That's it's tough for me to do them more consistently when the Knicks are playing, plus the draft. So
we could potentially do Tuesday night.
Tuesday I could do. I think. I think
if anything, we do the post game that night.
I think I could. I think I could do Tuesday. Pretty sure I can. Here's the 1-1. And fastball drilled the other way, foul. 1-2. But then after that, I'm going to be busy with the draft 3 days straight. And then, the recapping of the draft for like a week. But once, mid to late May is when we're going to start to get a lot more Mets content consistently.
It's been nonstop, the draft, too. Or it'll be nonstop.
Yeah. It'll be a 1-2 here to McCann. Davis leads from second.
Oh, you can't see the game. That's why you're wondering. Yeah, no, not an illegal block.
Fastball misses upstairs. 2-2.
When Syndergaard comes back, the Mets are going to be scary. Just wait till Carrasco comes back. I think, and we've talked about it several times here, the more our starting pitching comes back, we're going to move some of this depth into the bullpen, and it's just going to strengthen our team even more.
Here's the 2-2 to McCann. Davis leads from second. Here's the pitch. And he chases the slider out of the zone. That'll do it. We'll head to the top of the sixth. Mets lead 4-0.
I think the way this pitching staff shapes out is that we're going to have, and by the way, we didn't talk about Sean Reed-Foley yet. I think the Mets are going to have some good middle relief guys. Foley pitched really well in Chicago, so if he stays like that, I like what we're working with him. And once Lucchesi goes into the bullpen, I think that'll really benefit us in the middle relief too.
I like Castro.
I just don't. Yeah, I love Castro, but he's going to be like our setup guy. I'm talking about like
middle relief, long man.
Yeah, like 5'6", 5'6". Like we need a guy just in case, and if we can figure that out, we'll be in good shape. I want Castro to be the seventh inning every time. I think it should be Castro to May. I think it should be Castro to May to Diaz until it's Lugo. It should be Castro to Lugo, but for now,
Castro's been good.
Pinworm. I would never forget Lugo. I made sure I put him in there. Never forget. We need him back. I don't know when we're going to get him back, but we need him back.
Sprite or ginger ale? I think I'm a Sprite guy.
I do like ginger ale, though.
I do like ginger ale.
I'm actually a Coke Pepsi guy over Sprite, so I'd probably go ginger ale. I don't know. If I had to pick one, I'm probably.
Now, the whole Coke Pepsi thing, are you one of these people that say that it's the same thing?
I think they taste differently.
To me, they taste completely differently.
Completely different, yeah. I don't think they taste the same.
I'm a Coke guy. I'm not a big Pepsi guy. Love Coke. The soft drink, not the drug.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back in the day, it actually was the same thing.
That is true. That is true back in the day when they first made it.
Back when life was living, when things were booming. Every day felt like we were in Miami. Coke is better. Dr. Pepper. Ooh. Now we're getting a debate going. Well, what's the best soda? That's the real question. What is the best soda?
I'm a root beer guy.
Like a Stewart's root beer?
Stewart's is good. I mean, if I'm going more mainstream, you got obviously A&W versus Mug. I'm an A&W guy.
Yep.
But Stewart's is good. Barks is third for me out of the three mainstream. Here's the pitch by Walker, and the fastball fouled off.
See, the reason I go ginger ale there, too, is because lately I've been drinking my Jamesons with ginger ale. I'm not really a whiskey Coke guy anymore. So, Jameson ginger ale has been my go-to. So I've been drinking a lot of ginger ale. I don't know if I necessarily like it, but it's a really good chaser. Best soda in the world, though, this is going to sound stupid, but I'll go Hawaiian Punch. Does that count?
I think it counts. I think it counts. 1-1 is the changeup misses inside from Walker.
The thing I relate to the most with Hawaiian Punch is, you ever seen Mr. Deeds?
Of course, with the water fountain.
I related to that so much. I was like, that is what I would want.
Here's the 1-2 from Walker to Harrison. The windup, the pitch, swung on and hit in the air to center. He's right there. Almore's got it. One down here in the top of the sixth.
Cooper Swipe, but mostly tea.
I used to work at a movie theater. That was my first job. And we didn't have ginger ale. But people once in a while would ask for ginger ale. I'm going to tell you, it tastes just like it. It was Pepsi that we had. So we had Pepsi and we had Sierra Mist. So it was like 85% Sierra Mist with like a dash of Pepsi. And it would taste just like ginger ale. And there's the curveball, misses outside. 1-0.
I also haven't drank soda in years either, body knowledge. Like, I try not to. I'll do it again, like, when I drink just for the chaser, but I try to not drink soda either.
Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1. Nice pitch there by Walker.
For me, the thing with drinking soda, I stopped when I was a teenager. It's probably a big part of the reason. I used to be really chunky, and I lost a ton of weight because I'm not drinking soda.
Curveball in the dirt. 2-1. Somebody says, where's Nimmo play? Yeah, Nimmo's playing in left today. They got Almore in center.
Fanta is my favorite. Fanta's good. I feel like I haven't drank enough of Fanta. I've only drank the orange. Like, I know there's a bunch of different flavors.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew the orange. I didn't know there were more flavors than that.
Yeah, I think.
Change up misses outside 3. I'm not a big When it comes to soda for me, and I don't drink it often, but I'm pretty traditional with Coke or Sprite. Here's the 3-1 or root beer. Fastball misses outside, so a 1-out base runner here in the top of the 6th.
Now, the thing with Walker, we got to remember here, guys, is that after the 5th, he has been getting into trouble in a few of his starts. His first start of the season, he allowed runs after he was cruising through the first 5. So he needs to barrel down here, get through the 6th. Pitch count looks good, but this is the heart of their order again, 3rd time through. So it's not going to be easy.
Turner coming up. Turner's a dangerous bat, probably the best bat in their lineup. Walker comes to this set. Here's the pitch. And swings through the changeup there, 0-1. Favorite chip? I got to go with cheese doodles.
Cheese doodles are good.
Yeah, can't go wrong with cheese doodles. I mean, they get the cheese dust on your hand, but. Oh, he hit Turner. Fastball rides inside, and they're going to have 1st and 2nd with only 1 out here.
That's not going to, that doesn't feel good. That can't feel good at all.
Looked like it hit him on maybe the forearm.
Oh, no, looked like close to his elbow, though.
Close to his elbow. And he's not wearing any protection there. Usually you see the batters now with the protection.
I'm trying to think on where that was. I don't know. Sun chips. Rich, I'm glad you got to it. I went off track. I actually, of all the cheese chips that are out there now, Harvest Cheddar Sun chips are probably my go-to. Right now, like my favorite chip is Harvest Cheddar Sun chips. They're so good.
I'm a big Sun chips guy, but I go with the original.
Original's good too.
Yeah.
Original's good. Nick the Wick, we can't even get into favorite candy. Now we're just like, because these are all like rabbit holes. Doritos, number 1. Okay, John, question for you though. Which Doritos? Because I'm a Cool Ranch guy. Cool Ranch Doritos, 100%. I'm
not a Doritos guy.
Wow.
Call me crazy. I don't like the Doritos. I don't roll with the Doritos.
Mr. Mini Guy, Funyuns. Whenever I hear the word Funyuns, I think of Half Baked. When he's just like, and Funyuns, man. Funyuns. And then he feeds the horse the Funyuns, and he's a cop killer. It's great.
They're having a meeting at the mound after he hit him. See if the Mets could get out of this.
Purple Doritos, which are those? The sweet and spicy? I think that's sweet and spicy. Nacho and Cool Ranch are the OGs. T-Boy, yeah. But Cool Ranch, overall, I'm telling you guys.
Josh Bell coming up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 lineouts, but obviously, he's got pop. 1st and 2nd here with only 1 out. First pitch. And that's in the dirt, blocked by McCann. 1-0.
A lot of speed on the base paths right now for Washington. A lot of speed.
Yeah. And he's getting up there. He's up to 76. You're hoping to get 7 out of him, but he needs to get out of this inning to do it.
Now, I didn't see. They obviously had a talk with him. Did they get someone up in the bullpen is my question.
I don't think they showed. As the slider misses upstairs, 2-0. I would think they probably got somebody warming up right now.
I would assume, yeah, when they went out there to talk. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Familia warming up.
All right, maybe we could stop watching the game now.
Here's the 2-0, and nice pitch there. Good late break there. 2-1 on the inside corner.
Yeah, so body knowledge. I love that you're asking about the Big League Chew. I didn't know. I just had a conversation with someone about great Big League Chew. My Little League only had Green Apple and Original. I didn't even know there were more Big League Chews out there.
Here's the 2-1, and that's a slow roller to second. This could be 2. Lindor tags the lead runner, throws to first. Safe. 2 out.
I got to see this play again. I kind of don't love the approach there. Turner sliding was wild. Actually, really good on his part because it slowed Lindor down.
See, actually, if I'm Turner here.
Freeze?
I freeze. I freeze there because, yeah, that's what I would have done. He's safe at first.
Bell hustling out of the box. He's faster than I thought for a big guy.
Yeah.
Pringles, T-Boy, but what Pringles? See, like that, there's so many layers to these questions because, yeah, it's just, you can go so many ways with it. Because I like Pringles too. I could eat a whole can sometimes, but I feel like, Pringles get a bad rap. Can we all agree Pringles are trash? Rich, see, this is what I mean. I knew as soon as Pringles get brought up, there's going to be someone in there that just don't like them.
I don't get the Pringles hate. Here's the first pitch to Schwarber. Fastball fouled off the backstop. I'm a Pringles guy. Again, just original, but they go down smooth. They're thin. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. It'll be an 0-1.
I put my phone face down for a second, and I just got so much like negativity from Mets fans that are my friends.
There's a fastball in there for a strike. 0-2. Nice pitch there by Walker.
Cheddar cheese are original. That's fair, sweet and spicy seeds. Oh, now we're talking sunflower seeds. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna need another coffee if we want to have these conversations.
Walker looks in for the sign to Schwarber. Here's the 0-2. And swung on and drilled in the air to center, to the wall. Oh, Almora makes a great catch at the wall. What a play in center field. The defense today has been top-notch.
Whoa. Whoa. He was shallow on this. Really shallow on this. Deepest part of the park. Whoa. Whoa.
What a catch by Almora. Look at Taiwan Walker with a little smile there.
I thought that was gone off the bat, no doubt.
I thought it was gone too. What a play.
Oh my God, guys. What a catch. Oh my God. Oh, big out. Yeah, huge out. Huge out. That almost went to a 4-3 game right there.
Wow.
That was almost a 4-3 game.
What a catch by Al. And that's why we brought him in here for his glove.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to do anything at the bat that at the plate that I wanted to see with his bat. But I mean, he's standing out. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to be something today. We needed to see what we were getting out of him. We hadn't seen anything other than pinch running. That's a huge play.
Great play.
That's a huge play. Yeah, Gino, huge play.
Save two runs.
Huge play. Oh my God, that's gigantic. That was very Juan Lagares-esque to me.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a play in center like that since Lagares.
Yeah. Walker got bailed. Yeah, he's gotten bailed out all game by the defense. The defense today has been great. Great.
Yep. Walker outing done after that? Probably. I'd imagine. I don't know if they're going to go to Familia, though, is where I'm at. He's definitely done. I just don't know if they're going to definitely go to Familia. Now they have time to kind of map it out because he brought him to the 7th.
Is he definitely done? I mean, if he's coming up this inning, I agree he's definitely done. I don't know the batting order this inning, but he's not pitching great, but he's only had 80 pitches.
He's at 82. Well, the thing is, it depends how they want to treat it. Again, we have an off day tomorrow, full bullpen at your use.
Yeah.
Do you want... And I think they're seeing what we're seeing. He's getting hit hard.
He is.
He's getting hit hard. 3 walks, 3 Ks, 3 hits. Nothing crazy. But, from the eye test, I don't know if I'd want to keep him out there. If you're telling me I can go Castro Meta Diaz right now, like we were talking about, I would do that. I'd much rather do that.
He's coming up this inning, so I think he'll be done. First pitch there to VR. Take it for a strike. If the first 2 guys get out, we'll see. Maybe they let him hit. Maybe they let him start the 7th. But VR takes that for a strike. Fastball on the outside corner from both. Here's the 0-1. And VR tries to inside out. It foul down the third baseline. 0-2. Mets luck will run out soon. They won't win more than 80 games this year. Oh, J-Dog.
You've been going at it for like 2 hours. How is that even possible?
Here's the 0-2 to VR. And curveball got him to chase out of the zone. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. So we'll see if Walker comes into the on-deck circle. But Almora's coming up after that great catch. That's got to be one of the top 10 plays of the day on SportsCenter tonight.
Now I'm talking to Mage here. Give me 2 seconds. I think Mage may be joining us.
Mage's going to pop on?
He does. He said he doesn't have camera access, but chat, you could agree. I told him I love his voice. So even if we can't see him, I'd love to just hear his voice and hear what he has to say. So I told him to come.
Almora, first pitch swinging. Oh, I thought he got more of it. Right to center field. 2 up, 2 down. And we'll see if they leave Walker in the game. I think Walker's coming up. So Walker will pitch the top of the 7th.
Do you think maybe if there's runners on base, probably different story, 2 outs,
Yeah, I think if either one of the first two got on base, they would have pinch hit. But because the first two got out, they let Walker pitch the seventh.
Hello, hello.
What's going on, Mage?
Hello, boys. How are you? Very glad to join the chat today. I apologize for no camera access, but I got placed in county jail yesterday, so this is my rec time, actually.
I had to accept charges from Age to get on the StreamYard, actually. I had to agree to accept the charges.
I do appreciate that, Tino.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Walker takes a curveball inside for a ball, 1-1. But that's great to hear.
He says bad decision by Rojas to keep Walker in. We'll see, Rich.
Here's the 1-1 to Walker. Swung on and missed. 1-2. But Mage, it's good to hear that we knew that you were in prison. We didn't want to tell the chat, but it's good to hear that they're allowing you to get some Wi-Fi access while you're there.
Yeah, no, I had to bribe one of the prison guards here, but it certainly worked out in my favor.
Swung on and missed. That'll do it. We'll head to the top of the seventh as Mage is broadcasting. Now, do you have game access there? You get to see the game?
Yeah, I do. I had to fight the head in the yard for access over the TV. I won though, so.
Okay, good to hear that. Good to hear that. What do you
Nick
think of the game
wants
so
to
far?
know. Oh, no, Nick the Wick wants to know if there's any escorts in prison, Mage. Are there any escorts?
Probably not the kind that I'm interested in, but there are, though. There are.
Okay, that's good.
What do you think of the game so far, Mage?
Honestly, I'm a little surprised. I mean, I was listening to the stream earlier with you guys, obviously. I mean, it didn't sound like that Walker started off too hot. Settled down. I'm surprised that they haven't scored on the Mets. Conforto. I heard Tino loving Alonso before, and Alonso comes through with a home run. So,
love Pete.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the chat earlier. Somebody said that that we only put up one run against Ross. I mean, that was a little shocking yesterday's loss, but
yeah, yesterday was tough. But a nice bounce. Well, we'll see. So far, a nice bounce back effort by the Mets.
Mr. Mini Guy asked Chris about escorts. He's an expert on that. Is he?
Not that I know. Well, yeah. Well, that is what I do as my side job.
Of course, side hustle. But everyone needs a side hustle.
Yeah.
Mike Nixon wants to know my favorite cereal. Loaded question because my favorite cereal is, I want to say the OG favorite cereal. I was a Fruit Loops guy, but I'm very much a Frosted Flakes guy through and through right now. That's
my number one. Not even close. Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes are more than good. They're great.
Yeah.
And that's the way I like to go about things. You want to be great, eat the greatest things, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, Frosted Flakes. Cinnamon Toast Crunch probably second, but it's a distant second. Frosted Flakes is a far and away number one cereal for me.
Yeah, Fruit Loops got me into the cereal game, so I like to pay homage, but Frosted Flakes is just head and shoulders above the competition.
Look at Gary. Remember that? I loved Gary Sheffield's batting stance when he used to waggle the bat.
I remember this home run so vividly, too.
That was his 500th.
Uh-huh. To tie the game, too.
Yep. I actually
remember jerseys, too. Look how fire those black jerseys are.
They're great. I don't know why we ever got rid of them.
We got to bring them back. You put bananas in your Frosted Flakes? That's pretty interesting. I actually don't do that. Something I could do. Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, but Fruity Pebbles, Rich, I just feel like they're too much sometimes. Like, I can't eat like a whole box of Fruity Pebbles throughout the week. Like, I get tired of it after like one or two bowls.
Gary Sheffield. He should be in. Is he in the Hall of Fame? I don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
Here's the first pitch by Walker. Curveball hit on the ground to third. Davis fields it cleanly, flips over to first. One up, one down. He has a relation to Gooden, doesn't he? Isn't like Gooden like his uncle or his godfather? I think Sheffield has some kind of relation to Doc Gooden.
I'm not 100% sure.
I think so. I'm going to look that up.
Well, now I'm just thinking about JD double pumping every time he gets a ground ball. I don't know why he double clutches all the time. It's just like a weird. It slows up when he's thrown at first. It makes these plays a lot closer than they should be. Reese's Puffs. I actually just got Cocoa Puffs, and the thing with Cocoa Puffs or Reese's Puffs, I eat it out of the box. Those are the cereals I'll eat out the box. No milk.
Fastball misses outside to go. So there you go. Yeah, Doc is his uncle. Yeah, that's what I thought. Doc Sheffield's uncle. I thought that. Yeah.
Nephew. Yep.
JD's defense has not been great as of late.
No, not at all. He's not doing himself any favors either.
But he is hitting the hell out of the ball today. He's 3 for 3 with a homer.
Well, that was something I heard on the post game the other day. It has his bat been worth his defense? Today he certainly played a lot better. But
here's the 2-0 from Walker. That misses inside. 3-0 as he almost hit Gomes there.
Walker has been wild all game.
T-Boy says we're turning into dads and we don't even know it. Mage is actually a father already. So,
yeah, 2 kids that I know of.
Same.
Fastball in there for a strike, 3-1.
And also, too, I just want to I appreciate the chat so much. Master, John, Vert, Nick, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for the support.
Gomes fouls one off. Fastball right down the middle, 3-2.
Yeah, guys, we got 72 watching, 72 thumbs up. If you haven't thumbs up this video yet, please do so. Please do so. Always appreciate it, guys.
Not a great year for them. 73 went to the World Series. Let's get up to 73 legs. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, not swung on, looking, strike 3. Nice pitch there by Taijuan Walker. 2 down here in the top of the 7th.
Let's try to get to 86, guys.
The ironic thing is that Walker has found himself in this position time and time again today like that. Somehow gets out of the jam every single time.
Yep.
The defense has bailed him out.
You think if he gets a quick out here, he could go 8? Is that 89 pitches?
Well, we saw it the other day with Rojas letting Jacob deGrom pitch a complete game. Maybe he's trying to stay away from that bullpen as of late.
I would want to stay away from the fucking bullpen,
too. Fastball on the outside corner to Robles, take it for a strike. And there's a changeup for a ball, 1-1.
It was funny, though, the thing with the DeGrom start, it's that we, like every Met fan, including like the Mets there, and the stadium was rocking, but knew DeGrom had to go 9 in that start. He was going 9, no question, pitch count aside. He was just way too locked in, and he had already gone 8 the game before that. He took a loss. And then, obviously opening day, he got pulled way too early. So it's like we need DeGrom to go as long as possible for his own sake.
Walker just threw 2 balls. It's 3-1, and this will probably be his last inning now. He's up to 94.
Yeah.
Here's the 3-1. And a fastball, take it for a strike down the middle. 3-2, full count.
Right.
By the way, either Taijuan Walker's jersey is a little tight, or I never realized how big he is. I think he spent some time in a prison yard as well.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a slow roller to third. Davis fields it cleanly. Double pumps again. Throws the first. That'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th.
Always double pumps. Like that play with Robles running, you do not want to double pump.
Walker is pumped, I'll tell you that. By the way, guys, I want to get your opinion on this. Did you see the Nationals tweet or no?
I did not.
So Nationals tweeted out, I guess the Capitals beat the Islanders the other day, and then obviously the Nationals beat the Mets. And they used the New York Mets practice World Series celebration in their tweet to troll us.
Wow.
Nobody caught that, did you?
I just block out the Nationals. They just
when you get a chance, look it up. It's I mean, over one game, hopefully we win this one and we'll take the series from them. But I mean, kind of ballsy by that PR department.
I see it.
The Nats are in last place. So, from the bottom, you got to do what you can to try to come at the big dog. It's just the way it is. I understand why they're doing it. Wow.
That is ballsy on their part.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then they trolled Francisco Lindor the other day by saying that Trey Turner was the best shortstop in the league.
It's also a false tweet, by the way. Washington Capitals said when the boys get both dubs in Long Island, the Mets don't play. I mean, Queens is technically attached to Long Island, but it's a borough. So technically, it's not a correct tweet.
You like my Funkos word? Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I like my Funkos too. Appreciate that. Pete right here. There's a little Pete Alonso love. Sheffield not in the hole. What else do we have here? How do I like my steak cooked? Medium rare most days. Sometimes I'll go medium depending on the steak and the place. You say medium, they'll give it to you medium rare anyway. So
always
bloody,
medium rare.
Just not that bloody. Well, like I won't
You don't
do
want it to
medium
move. You don't want
rare.
it to move. You don't want it to move.
Exactly. So that's why I'm hesitant sometimes on places to get medium. Like I know the areas around me, the steakhouses, where like medium rare, they're just gonna give you like medium rare plus, and the shit's gonna like just be freshly killed. It's like here you go. Like I need a little bit cooked.
Richard Arnold, nice to meet you, Richard Arnold. Thank you for joining us today. Fan with a mic, hello.
We're going.
Anybody that gets a steak well done probably belongs here in prison with me. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, yeah. Call the police. You immediately call the police.
I'm a psychopath.
Now, J-Dog, before I get to your terrible take again, we now have 2 thumbs down, so I assume one of those is you now. Has to be you.
No, I think it's somebody who doesn't like steak. I think it was a vegetarian.
Or Frosted Flakes. One or the other.
Yeah.
Or Frosted Flakes.
So we're going here to the bottom of the 7th. Mets lead 4-0, trying to get a couple more insurance runs for Walker. Walker on the day, if you just look at the box score, he pitched a great game. 7 innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Did get a lot of help from the defense, but a great start for Walker.
The Nationals own the Mets. In what sense? I'm just not. I don't even know where to go with that.
Is J-Dog over from your channel, Chris?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. I saw there was something with Giants Nation earlier. He was okay last time he was streaming. But
yeah, that guy's a troll. I blocked him on my channel already.
Yeah, I saw a lot of retracted comments. So
there's a fastball in the outside corner.
Chad, since we're talking about steak, can we all agree anyone who eats steak with ketchup should also be thrown in jail with Mage? Can we get on the same page with that too?
Yeah,
J-Dog,
absolutely.
J-Dog, if you like ketchup with your steak, I mean, buddy.
Oh, he hit Nemo. A slider hit him on the knee.
Come on, Nemo. Run it off.
He really did run it off.
Little retaliation. You think that we hit one of their hitters a couple innings ago?
Oh,
looked like a pitch inside.
Grazed him.
I think if he was going to throw at him, he wouldn't go at the lower legs. I mean, you aim for the upper body.
T-Boy, This is my main channel, but if you want to support us and check some other stuff out, our Twitters are below in the description. Me and Mage do a podcast together. You can subscribe and follow us on that. I'm big in the podcast game, so is Mage. So, we're dabbling into YouTube now with WHADDYA SHEA, but we have tons of stuff on the podcast platform for you guys to check out.
Alonso first pitch swinging, fouled off. 0-1. See if Pete can hit another one.
Steak sauce is fine, guy. Yeah, Mahomes eats his steak with ketchup. That's the one knock on him. That's a huge knock, obviously. But
well, his girlfriend might be the other, or fiance.
Mm-hmm.
And his brother. Actually, there's a lot of reasons I hate Patrick Mahomes.
He'll check the runner back to first. He's keeping Nemo honest over there.
616 subs. Word, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for letting us know. We're climbing.
That's a +9. That's a +9 on the day.
Oh, we're at 86. Oh, we went to 87. We got to 86 for a second there. I didn't even get to talk about the 86 Mets before I went to 87.
Oh, Nemo fakes the steal as he goes back, and Alonso fouls it off 0-2.
Now, arguably, though, the 87 Mets, from the way the story goes, were just as good as the 86 Mets.
88 Mets, actually, many say were the best Mets team.
That's right. That's right.
But they got picked off by the Dodgers in the NLCS. So Alonso steps in from the right side. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Nobody out here, runner on first. Vaught looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Slider. Good job there by Pete. He chased it, but he was able to foul it off.
Zach, steak with ketchup is not good. Get some steak sauce in your life, my guy. Come on. You can't ask for ketchup at any well-established steakhouse. You just can't. They'll probably throw you out. It's just the way it works. You just can't. It's insulting.
Here's the pitch from Voth. And he misses way upstairs with the heater. 1-2.
Yeah, I put A1 steak sauce on everything. Even burgers.
I do too, actually. Barbecue sauce or steak sauce I put on burgers. Can't go wrong with A1.
Jacob, I'm not going to agree with you on the ketchup part, but steak sauce and mashed potatoes, got to get the mashed potatoes with the steak. A good steak got to get mashed potatoes.
Here's the 1-2, and again he keeps Nimmo honest over at first base.
John, Peter Lugas would definitely throw you out if you asked for ketchup. 100%. I can confirm.
That would be a good prank. Go and ask for mustard and ketchup to put on your steak.
You have to be ready to fight if you ask that question at a steakhouse. Like literally just stand up, ask it, and just like square up.
Here's the 1-2 to Pete. And he took it. Strike 3 looking.
88 Mets owned the Dodgers until the postseason. Yeah, I wouldn't have known, but I've heard the stories.
One out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Would you rather be 5 feet tall and jacked or be 6'3" with a fairly high-pitched voice?
Give me 6 foot. Give me 6'3" with a highly pitched voice.
No.
What was it again? 6'3" and
highly pitched voice or 5 feet tall and jacked.
6'3".
Because the thing is, you can still be jacked with a highly pitched voice. All you gotta do is go to
the gym. Just go to the gym.
Like, you know,
fastball, you just got to put some work in. Fastball misses outside. Good eye there by Lindor. 1-0.
By the way, I think that the other thumbs down may have came from your ability or allowing a prisoner to stream with you guys. So
that's true.
I do take responsibility for that.
Pinworm, I've heard about Bacon Jam.
He's going. Fastball, throws down as he's gone. He went off the bag, but I don't know if he got the tag. They're going to say it was out.
Yeah, I think Nimmo knows too.
Yeah, it looked like he had him before the side.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll get to see a replay, but they call him out.
Good jump too, though.
Really nice throw. I don't know if he must have got him.
Yeah, it looked like he got him on the underside there.
Let's see. He just got him.
And for the kids at home, that's why you keep the tag on.
2 outs as they throw Nimmo out trying to steal second base. 1-1.
Harper just went mad long. What does that mean, Joe? I'm not sure what that means.
I'm assuming hit a home run.
Home run, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. 430 feet.
Here's the 1-1 to Lindor. And that misses outside. Good eye. 2-1.
Oh, Yankees are losing. Hate to see it.
Oh, man.
Shame.
Damn.
What do you guys think about the call to steal there?
I don't mind it with, you trying to get a man in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Lindor hits it over to short, throws over to first. That'll do it. 3 up, 3 down here. We go to the top of the 8th. But I don't mind that there. You're trying to get a man in scoring position for the heart of your order with less than 2 outs.
Matt, I just want you to be happy too. But why would you not be happy? The Mets are winning right now. If Familia comes in, maybe we won't be so happy. But other than that, we'll be okay.
We all want to be happy.
Yeah. Mage, something? I want you to be happy. So if you're happy in prison, you stay there, man. You do what feels right.
I'm not sure anybody's ever happy in prison, but after having to fight the pod boss for the TV today, who knows if I'm going to be able to make the next stream. So,
you're a View guy, right? You wanted to watch the View. That's why you fought him for the remote. I mean, the Mets come second, but you wanted to watch the View before the game.
Is the View even on Sundays? I'm not sure about that.
I wouldn't know. An expert View watcher like yourself would know more than me.
Well, for anybody that doesn't know, I was really into a 90 Day Fiancé show for quite some bit.
Yeah,
that is entertainment. That is,
90 Day Fiancé. What the hell is that?
Oh, Chris, if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah,
check it out.
No, it's great.
Just, if you're on Twitter, just put in 90 Day Fiancé, and you will see my man Big Ed. Big Ed is a show by himself.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's about like 4'9". Yeah, it's something else.
Oh, my AirPods are dying. That's all right.
No.
I might have to switch to the speaker. We'll figure it out. 79 people in here watching right now, though. Appreciate you all. Let's keep those thumbs climbing. Keep going those thumbs up, please. Where are we at here? We're at 86. Again, 87. It's going back and forth. Which year was better? We got to get to 88, guys. Remember, that was the best year for the Mets, allegedly. Allegedly.
86 was, but we want more likes.
Yeah.
So we'd appreciate it. So here we go. Nationals box score. Harrison with a hit. Hernandez with a hit.
Now, those years were great, Tanner, but, 99 wasn't so bad either. 99 wasn't so bad for the Mets either.
99 is one of my, actually, as a fan, it's probably my favorite year as a Mets fan since I've been watching the team. 2015 is close, 2000 obviously, but 99 was probably my favorite team. I love that team. I like the sky view here from Manhattan. That's pretty cool.
Really cool.
Is that a blimp view?
If we would have had the wild cards in the 80s, the Mets would have made at least one more World Series. When did the wild cards start? The 90s?
90s, I want to say 97, 98 maybe. 90.
After the lockout? There was a lockout.
Yeah, it was the strike in 94.
The strike.
Oh yeah, 95 was the first year, I think. I think the Yankees might have been the wild card in 95.
Interesting.
Yeah, 95 was the first year.
We're at 89 likes. Let's go, John.
And here's Castro. Castro from the stretch. First pitch. Strike one. Yeah, because 95, the Yankees played the Mariners in the first round. And yeah, that was a wild card. Yep.
This to me, though, the fact that we were able to get Walker to go through the seventh was huge because I think, no doubt Castro is the one relief pitcher that we all trust in the most here. So for him to bridge the gap to Diaz is ideal here in a 4-run game.
Fouled off there by Stevenson at the plate. That was a good. I'll tell you what, man. This guy's movement on his fastball, he's got great late movement on the fastball.
Taking a look at this Harper home run. Yeah.
0-2. 0-2 here from Castro. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And that's it back up the middle. That's going to get through. So things starting off a little shaky here for Castro. Runner on first. Good piece of hitting there by Stevenson.
100 likes equals a Met win. Nick the Wick, those are your words, not mine, but I think that's pretty much how it works.
He's putting that pressure on us.
Yeah.
Awesome. Putting that pressure on us.
We have to do our part.
Hey, I've been wearing the Knicks hoodie the last 9 games, and every time I get 400 likes and I wear the Knicks hoodie, they win. So maybe Knicks on to something with this channel.
I'm not wearing a hat for that reason. We already talked about this. I'm not changing anything.
Here's Josh Harrison stepping in from the right side. Runner on first, nobody out. First pitch. Fastball drilled the other way. Foul. 0-1.
It works for the Knicks, he said. Yep.
Until it doesn't, and then people are going to blame me. But we got to keep that streak going. Tough game tomorrow.
Sometimes you got to look at yourself, Tina, and know when to take the blame. And, sometimes when the Knicks lose, it's going to be on you. But there are times there that they win because of you as well. So don't knock yourself too much.
Exactly. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Blew it by him 0-2.
Buck, so Castro reminds me of Nerlens Noel. I don't know. Wait, but look, peep his cheek. Peep the glob. It's insane.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yep.
It's literally out of his face.
Here's the 0-2 from Castro. Slider swung on and missed. Nice pitch there. He got Harrison to chase one out of the zone, 1 out.
That was filth. That was filth. You go 98 and then you drop a breaking ball like that. Oh.
That was nasty.
Good luck. Good luck.
So if the Mets win, do I have to do the next stream in my prison jumpsuit?
Yes. From the yard.
You cannot leave your prison. So even if they let you out of prison, if the Mets win, the next stream you have to go back to prison.
I mean, I'll try. I'm not sure. I mean, what I'm in for now is pretty bad. So
here's the first pitch to Hernandez. He ropes one back up the middle, and Almore bobbles it. First and second. Starting to get into trouble here for the Mets.
Double play coming up. Yes, please. Amazing Guy wants to know, I thought the hoodie never comes off. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe it might have to come on to end this game. Maybe. Let's not push it.
Only for Met games it comes off. Other than that, I always have the hoodie on. Ryan Zimmerman, who's actually former high school teammates with David Wright. They both grew up in Virginia together. Zimmerman played. I think Wright played short and Zimmerman played third. I can't remember the story, but
Zimmerman's a huge reason Wright didn't get a lot of the accolades he did, like he should have when he was starting out early in his career.
Yeah,
at least Gold Glove wise.
And here's Zimmerman from the right side. First pitch from Castro, and the fastball misses outside 1-0.
I can't believe he's still freaking playing. Like, how is he? How is he still on the Nationals?
I was just thinking that. Isn't he 63 years old?
He's the same age as Wright, so.
Yeah. I want to know what nationality Castro is. I feel like he's Cuban.
Here's the 1-0 from Castro. And good pitch there. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Dominican.
They went to elementary school together. Okay. They go that far back. Yeah, I knew they went to the same high school, I thought, so.
I really haven't looked into Castro's pitching career all that much, honestly. I just knew he came from Baltimore.
Here's the 1-1. And that slider is nasty. Swung on and missed there, chased it out of the zone 1 and 2.
What makes the slider really nasty, it drops down to 82, 83 miles an hour when he's locating it, but then you have to catch up to his 98, 99 mile an hour fastball. Sometimes touches 100. It's a lot to handle, man. That's a 15 mile an hour plus drop off there. You can't just wrangle that in when you have, a split second to decide on the pitch.
Here's the 1-2 to Zimmerman. And another slide. That one gets by McCann. The runners are going to move over to second and third. 2-2.
By the way, Tana, Arzak said he went to my elementary school, not that they went to elementary school together.
Oh, I misread it. I'm sorry, Arzak. Good catch on that, Mage.
Oh, I got nothing better to do right now.
He's batting for Trey Turner. I didn't even notice that. I thought he's pinch hitting for the pitcher.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Probably because he got hit. Maybe there's more to Turner getting hit on the elbow than we initially thought.
Well, problem with that pitch getting away from McCann is there goes your double play opportunity.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, he's getting breaking news.
Mm-hmm. He knows who the Giants are going to pick at 11.
Nick, the escorts have arrived, I believe.
2 wild pitches, Mets. Yeah, I think so. Again, though, he's a hard thrower.
No, almost.
That's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen. Sometimes when he loses his control, it is what it is. 2-2 count here to Zimmerman. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, my God. How is that not strike 3? Oh, do better. Do better.
Well, the first pitch of this at-bat was on the left-hand side of the plate. It looks like that this guy's been a little erratic with
oh, come on.
With his zone today.
Castro misses with the slider. It was close. Here's the payoff pitch to Zimmerman.
You better give him that.
Strike 3 looking. Take a seat. 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Looking for walks. They're looking for walks. You can smile all you want, Ryan. You got lucky. You wouldn't have sat down sooner. Pretty much the same pitch.
Same pitch, but he didn't give it to him twice.
Entertainer, we have to. Did the escorts arrive? Is that what happened?
Yeah. I told him wait till after the game.
Right.
I told you about Chris and those escorts, he said.
Here comes Josh Bell. He's only batting 122 on the year. He's 0 for 3, 2 lineouts, grounded into a fielder's choice. Here's Castro. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And swung on and missed. Nice pitch there. Changeup. First time I think we've seen that from Castro.
Like you said, a lot of movement on that ball.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Castro's been in the league since he was under 20. I mean, he's going on his 7th season, but he's only 26.
And same pitch. So he's going to the bag of tricks here. 0-2. Fouled that one off.
Well, the problem with baseball, Tino, is that, I mean, a lot of these guys come up as rookies when they're like 26, 27. So,
especially when you get called up like a lot of the guys out of DR in Puerto Rico. I mean, that's pretty much when they're coming up, 18, 19 years old.
DeGrom was like 24 when he got called up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Bella, and 3 straight changeups. Swung on and missed.
That was filthy. I just had to shake the stank out of my hand there. Yeah, that was filthy, guys. Stinks. Yeah.
Nice way for Castro to get out of that jam.
Yeah. Really nice pitch there.
Do you go to Diaz here in the ninth, or you leave Castro in?
Diaz.
I think I go to. Well, it's a non-save situation.
Well, I thought 4 runs. I thought it's still a safe situation.
I think it's 3. I think it's 3.
Interesting.
I'm almost positive when the guy comes, maybe somebody in the chat could correct me if I'm wrong. When the pitcher comes into the inning, I think the tying run needs to be on double deck.
Mm.
I think that's
I think it's something. I think it becomes a safe situation if the runner gets in scoring position or something along those lines too. I think that's when things change. Let's see, what do we have here? If you're 21 years old in DR, you're really 25. Sorry. Would you say, Mage?
I might be in a safe situation here in a couple days too, so I might need your guys' help, but I'll let you know.
Mage, have you ever seen Arrested Development?
I have not. It's one of the comedies that I haven't watched at all.
If you guys haven't, yeah, it's a really good show. Tina, you seen it?
Yeah, I didn't see I saw the original before it was a Netflix show.
Do you remember when Job tries to go into prison to then do a magic trick and like get out of prison?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic episode. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but as soon as Mage was saying, talk about the prison yard, that's almost like immediately what I think about. Just, yeah, Job getting shanked at a prison yard.
If you're 21 in DR, Pinworm says if you're 21 in DR, you're really 25. Pinworm, you remember Edgardo Alfonso? He said he was like, I forgot the age. He definitely wasn't the age that he said.
Well, it was El Duque with the Yankees that got busted, wasn't it?
El Duque
Miguel Tejada.
Well.
Miguel Tejada. I think Miguel Tejada, Vlad maybe too. I think both of them infamously came out after their careers. They're like, yeah, I'm actually like 2-3 years older.
Yeah.
I actually am.
So here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Mets lead 4-0. They'll try to cash in a couple of extra runs here. Davis going to lead off the inning. He's 3 for 3. What's up, Jameson? Mercer's going to come in at shortstop for the Nets. And Rainey will do the pitching. Wow, he's been horrible. 8.53 ERA in 7 games this year. Rainey from the set. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And nice pitch there, slider. Taking first strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
We're at 92 likes, guys. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate seeing that climb. 2 innings left. Maybe we get to 100. Maybe.
Braves lost. I like to see that, Jameson. You know that. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Davis. And fastball rides inside. 1-1. Baerga. God, I hated Baerga. He sucked with the Mets.
Oh, the Braves have a doubleheader today?
Who are they playing?
They said they'll win game 2. I'll look right now. Yeah, they're playing Arizona.
Okay. Here's the 1-1 to Davis. Fastball swung on a miss. Swung right through it. 1-2.
Ronald Acuna Jr. God, these numbers are unworldly. 7 home runs. He's batting .394. On base percentage, .460 has 16 RBIs. I mean, that's got to lead most of Major League Baseball in a lot of things.
He's probably the MVP right now, him or DeGrom. Here's the 1-2, and Davis drills it the other way. That'll reach the seats.
Yeah, he's second in the league with average, but Yermin Mercedes doesn't play every day. I mean, he has been playing more, but I'd imagine that to lean more towards Ronald Acuna soon. Tied for home runs. Actually, he's not even top 5 for RBIs. He's tied for 5th. You want to know who's sneaking in here? Top of it with 17, Jed Lowry, tied with Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh, God. Here's the 1-2, and Davis fouls that off. I mean, Pete's starting to get up there. He's got 5 homers.
Mm-hmm. We'll look at these home run numbers. Yeah, Pete will be there. He's right on the outside. Where are his RBIs at?
Still very early in the season, though.
Mm-hmm.
Diaz starting to warm up, so he will pitch the 9th.
Pete's having such a good season so far, though.
Here's Rainey. Here's the 1-2. And taken for a ball.
I'll tell you what, I was just thinking about Jacob deGrom, and I mean what he did the other night. I mean, it was just unbelievable. But I'm really, really pleased that the Mets decided to re-sign him, because with the way that front office was going, I was sure that they were going to let him go. Because I mean, just imagine had we kept Nolan Ryan. I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Mm-hmm. Davis swung on and popped up the second. Harrison's there. One up, one down. But yeah, to your point about deGrom, man, that was forward thinking too, because that contract looks like a steal right now. When they first signed it, some people might have said they overpaid. Yeah, it looks like a steal right now with deGrom.
Steven Matz leads the MLB in wins, by the way, guys. 4 wins.
Well, Toronto's got a great supporting staff there, though, too. I mean, a lot of young players that can hit.
His whip is under 1, though. He has a 2.3 ERA, 25 Ks so far. Like, that's good for Steven Matz.
Steven Matz was a good pitcher. He just the problem has been his health.
Swung on and missed there as Conforto chases a slider in the dirt. 0-1.
He's gone 6 innings in 4 of his 5 starts. Went 5 against the Rays his last start. But his strikeout numbers are better. I feel like he might be pitching to contact a little bit more, though. Yeah. A lot of ground balls. Pretty even, though.
Here's the 0-1 to Conforto. That's in there for a strike. 0-2.
Conforto's got to get it going, guys.
Yeah. He had 2 good at-bats at the start of the game, but I want to see him have a nice, 4-hit game. Start to get the flow going.
I'm happy to hear that from Mats, too.
Here's the 0-2, and that's drilled by Conforto, but he hits it right into the shift. Harrison fields it. He'll throw over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
I was thinking about this earlier during the stream, watching both of you. So, I mean, at this point, do you think that the Mets let Conforto test the market next year and look at signing Nimmo long term?
Oh, man. That's going to be a tough question at the end of the year. I think they're going to keep Conforto. But we'll see. But, I mean, I don't think Uncle Stevie's going to let him go. But I think a lot of it depends on how he plays this year, I guess. But I think he'll come around.
Well, if you had to prioritize one or the other, Conforto and Nimmo.
Oh, that's tough. I love Nimmo. That's tough. I think a lot of it depends on how they play this year.
I think I'm torn, too, because I'm also at the point where it's like, with Conforto, I feel like we were talking about earlier in the stream, our corner outfielders just aren't it. Like, as much as Dom's a great hitter and Conforto's streaky, they don't have that presence where it's like, even when they're not at the plate, we can really win a game on a sac fly play at the plate. I have no confidence in that. If there's a runner on third, it's late in the game. If the ball goes in the air, I don't think we're going to come up with that play. More times out of not. The relay throw was huge today. But again, our outfield just doesn't have the juice of an arm to make those plays without a relay throw. And that's fine. That's fine.
Starting out with a 2-0 count.
3-0 now. Good eye there by McCann.
Who do you take out of the rotation when Thor and Carrasco comes back? I think Peterson and Lucchesi are just going to bump. Those are the obvious ones. You're not taking Walker out.
Lucchesi for sure.
Yeah. I think Peterson too, but then we don't have a lefty.
Here's the 3-0, and that's taken for a ball. So a 4-pitch walk there for McCann. See if the Mets get an insurance run here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, Nick, Nimmo over Conforto. In that scenario, I would say I'd rather improve on the corners, not give Conforto all that money, and then, ride with Nimmo a little bit longer. It's funny. I would have said the opposite, and I want the Mets to, extend Conforto, and I wanted to get worked out. But now seeing it, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a loss if we lose Conforto, as long as we have a contingency plan on how to replace him.
VR is going to come up here from the left side. Rainey looks in for the sign.
I'll give my opinion after the call.
And he ripped it down the first baseline, but it's just foul.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tino. I think at this point, I don't think that Conforto would be a huge loss for the Mets. I mean, you could simply move Nimmo over to left field, but then the Mets are in the same position where they were, looking for a center fielder. Again, wish we still had Jarred Kelenic. That would solve that problem for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, there are some people here. Go ahead, do the call. Sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. Here's the 0-1 to VR, and he swings through the fastball, 0-2.
Good
So
pick.
we're looking at Charlie Blackmon, who's up there in age, but right fielder. Nicholas Castellanos would be the guy I think the Mets would fucking love to have. But if I'm Cincinnati, I'm not letting him walk. And he's probably going to get a big-time contract next year. In terms of right fielder, that's really all there is next year. Top of the market is Blackmon, Castellanos, Conforto, but Blackman's way too old. So
Good eye there. Takes it for a ball. 1 and 2. It's a tough question. It's gonna have to be answered at the end of the year. If they do adopt the DH, which it sounds like they're gonna, that'll help a little bit because you could DH Dom. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. So nice pitch there. That'll take us to the top of the 9th.
The outfield market's kind of trash next year.
Yeah, I mean, based on what you said there, Tino, I mean, it sounds like Conforto would be one of the top outfielders on the market next year.
But at the same point, it's like not a great outlook for us then because he's going to demand the money, and based on the market, you know, he's going to be one of the guys that gets the money. So, like, I feel like we shouldn't be giving him over $20 million a year. I mean, maybe we can afford it, but
at this point, I'm not sure he's that type of hitter. Yeah, and with everybody else on the market, I mean, you know, let them test it. There's a lot of guys that are eligible at multiple positions too that can play the outfield also. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, center field is still going to be an issue for us, even if we don't sign Conforto.
Pinworm's absolutely right. Conforto's agent is Boris. He's going to test the free agency. Yeah,
for sure.
Which I honestly, I'm kind of okay with. If he continues to play the way that he has.
Yeah, I think he'll break out of it. I still think he's going to have his 25 to 30 home runs, but he's streaky, and we'll see what they ultimately end up deciding to do. The Mets have shown that they're not going to just fold to any player's demands, right? That negotiation with Lindor took forever. So we'll see what they ultimately end up deciding to do.
We're at 93 likes. Guys, keep those going. That's 1 thumbs up more from the last time we checked in. Let's get it to 100. We're in the 9th inning. J-Dog, do not consider this a win yet. We still have to pitch the 9th inning. And Daniel Kim, 6-man rotation. I don't want to limit DeGrom starts ever. Ever.
Yeah, no.
The more the merrier.
No.
Please.
No.
If he could pitch every game, that'd be ideal for us.
It'll only help the bullpen, you know, by putting those guys in the pen. It'll help the bullpen.
Mage, by the way, I didn't tell you about my parlay yesterday. I'm sorry about that. I know when you find out about it, your comment's going to be like, thanks for telling me. And I'm already apologizing in advance that I didn't tell you. So, sorry.
Diaz comes into the game here. Guillermo as well at third base for defensive replacement. Mets looking to close this out, get back to a game over 500. They're 8-8. And it'll be Schwarber leading off. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's only batting 196 on the year. He'll step in from the left side. Diaz to the set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in the outside corner. Nice pitch there, 0-1.
It's a really good pitch. Yeah, you got to bring Diaz in here, though. That's what we were talking about beforehand. It makes sense. I'm pretty sure it still is a safe situation, though. I think. We'll see, though.
Here's the 0-1. And he squares the bunt. And that was a slider in the dirt, 1-1. Kyle Schwarber squaring the bunt? They must have the shift on.
Yeah, super shifted. Springer has not played yet. He was supposed to play pretty recently, Pinworm, and then he had a setback, but I think he's set to play like in a week.
Here's the 1-1. Swung through the slider there on the inside corner. 1-2.
Nice pitch. If Diaz can keep this up for the rest of the year, then I think at least we'll feel pretty good about closing the situation.
Mm-hmm.
He's looked good. He's looked good.
He has looked good. It's the best that he's looked since we made the trade for him.
Here's the 1-2.
Whoa!
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry about that, guys. That literally came right after I just said he looked good. So.
That looked. You know what that looked like? That looked like the fastball from Randy Johnson to John Kruk in the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that? Here's the 2-2. He missed like 30 feet outside. Schwarber steps out, calls timeout.
It's been opposite day. We have been saying that. Every time we say one thing, the complete opposite has happened. So complimenting Diaz is probably the last thing we should do. We should probably shit on him, talk about how we have no faith in him and how I'm terrified that he's pitching.
Here's the 2-2 to Schwarber. And a fastball drilled the other way to left. Nimmo's there. 1 up, 1 down.
Nice. I'll just continue to trash it moving forward. 2 more outs. Doing my part. I'm just trying to do my part.
No, I mean, that wasn't a great pitch. Schwarber put a good wood on it. And here we go. That'll bring up Castro. Castro came up with the Cubs originally. Then he was with the Yankees, right?
Yeah. He came up with the Cubs, then went to the Yanks, and then he went to the Marlins in the Stanton trade, I believe.
Yep.
Castro 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's batting 261, 1 homer, 12 RBIs. And the ump gives us that one. That was a fastball, a bit off the plate.
I'm telling you, he's been wild with his plate all day. Uh-oh, who was that?
0-1 from Diaz. And slider, he got him the chase. 0-2. Nice pitch. Hornets crushed, but that's good for the Knicks. Good. Boston lost. That's good for us. Here's the 0-2. And, ooh, that nice little pitch there. A little inside. What was that, a slider? I don't even know what that was. But 0-2. Fouled off.
Also, I'm looking at the future outfield situation. I mean, in the farm system, we don't have much. We have Khalil Lee, which we traded for this offseason, but
well, Pico Armstrong, but I don't think he's going to be there yet, and he's probably more center field anyways.
Here's the 0-2 to Castro, and a fastball drilled in the air, foul.
Well, if the Mets end up winning this one, at least they'll take this series from the Washington Nationals. That's what we needed. Stay on top.
Yeah. Then we got the Red Sox up next, winnable series. Here's the 0-2, and slider misses outside. 1-2. So now the Knicks have a 2-game lead on the Celtics for the 6th seed. That's good. Got to stay above that 6th seed.
The Nets are playing the Suns right now, and I'm not worried about the Suns, so you guys shouldn't be worried either. But they are good.
Here's the 1-2 slider, drilled down the third baseline, foul.
KD is back now, right, Tino?
I'll see if he's in the lineup. I don't know if they started him. The last couple times they've been working him back, they don't play him to start the game. Yeah, he didn't start. So, but he's supposed to be back.
Yeah, I saw something that he was going to make a start. Maybe it was Thursday.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-2 slider, drilled in the air to center. That's going to hang up for Almora, though. 2 down.
All right, 1 out away here, boys.
1 out away.
Mets looking to get to a game over 500. Gomes will be the batter.
Ryan, you were at the DeGrom game on Friday. That's awesome, man. I'm very envious about that.
That's a classic game.
Yeah. Were you part of the MVP chance? Would have been nice. Let's wrap
Diaz
this one up.
looking to shut the door here as the Mets look to get to a game over. Diaz comes to the belt. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, first pitch, swinging, foul. 0-1. 99 on the gun.
So being that we have a minute here in between, I'll propose my question, and then we can wait to the next pitch. But what do you guys think that the Giants do in the draft on Thursday?
I told Tino this before.
Yeah. Here's the 0-1.
Oh!
And a fastball drill. Oh, what a play by Pete. Flips over to first. Diaz steps on the bag, and the Mets close it out. They get to a game over 500, 9-8.
Nice defense.
Love that.
Pete.
Great play by Pete to close it out, and the Mets get the series, which is what you want. They win the rubber match.
That's a big win. That's a big win.
Yeah.
The much needed win.
And I'll get to the Giants question real quick, and then we'll recap the game real quick. But, yeah, I honestly don't know what they're going to do. But if I had to guess, depends who's on the board. I could definitely see them trading back. I know a lot of people say Gettleman won't do that, but I could definitely see them trading back. I don't think they're going to take Parsons. I know Tino thinks they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning if he's there, Devontae Smith, and if not him, I'm leaning an edge rusher. which I don't want. But that's what I'm leaning when I think they're going to do.
I'm all aboard the Jalen Waddle train. For me, it's about diversifying skill set with the roster. If we didn't sign Kenny Galladay, I'd be all in on Devontae Smith. But I just feel like Jalen Waddle is that game breaker. And, I've said it on Clapback Sports on our podcast. I think Tyreek Hill is an awful comp for him. I hate to say it because he's a former Giant, but I think Jalen Waddle plays a lot more like OBJ than he does Tyreek Hill.
I could see that.
He goes up. He can make contested catches. He'll take a slant to the house, 5 yards. I really think Jalen Waddle just adds another element to this offense, given that we already have Kenny Galladay. I can definitely see the Giants going wide receiver in this draft.
Paul, what's going on, man? Guys, we clocked in there over 80 at one point in time. We still got 74 in here. We'll definitely do a quick Mets recap, but I appreciate all you guys. I know we're at 94 likes. We'll stick around. Let's try to – 96 now. Love it. Let's try to get to 100. Anyone new here? Fernando, how's it going, man? Happy recap. Yeah, we'll recap this. So the Mets improved to 6-2 at home, 9-8 on the season. Washington stays in last place. This division's separated by a game right now. But it's nice to be in first, and we're going into the Boston. We continue our homestand. We're going into play Boston on Tuesday and Wednesday. One of those games, we're getting Jake. We got to feel pretty good here, guys. One game over 500. I feel like the Mets, we're going to stay even keel like this, but I'd like to see us rattle off a couple wins here. I'd love for us to take the 2-game series from Boston, win 2, and maybe we're back on a 3-game winning streak. But that might be optimistic. Too optimistic.
Yeah, I mean, today's game for me, the thing that really stands out for me in this game today is the defense. And the defense was kind of struggling coming in, but so many big plays in this game, obviously highlighted by the Almora catch at center field. You had the great pickoff move there that kind of got us out of the first inning jam by Taijuan Walker. Lindor made that great catch at shortstop on the frozen rope. So to me, the defense is what won us this game today. Obviously, you had the 2 bombs, one off the bat of Pete, the other off the bat of J.D. Davis, who had 3 hits. And they kind of, got the offense going. The offense still not hitting on all cylinders. I thought that Conforto had a couple of nice ABs early on, which was nice to see him try to go the other way, but he's still trying to get out of that slump. Pete worked in the 2-hole today. I still don't love it there. But yeah, I mean, overall, the defense today is what really stood out for me. And the pitching, Walker did his job. He definitely, I mean, how could you complain? He pitched a shutout. Castro pitched great in the 8th, and Diaz closes it out in the 9th.
Paul, thanks for subbing. We are over 100 likes. We appreciate all you guys. We said it before, 100 likes equals a Mets win. It's just science, fellas. Well, that's math, but it's math. It's science, it's math, but we appreciate you guys. Paul, thanks for subbing. And big win, Mage.
I mean, honestly, for me here, I think what was more pleasing to see was that the pitchers, Walker and Castro, both get into situations in the inning, but they also got themselves out of it. In games past, this had situations like that just turned into a run factory for the opposing teams. So really glad to see Walker and Castro pitch themselves out of those situations there.
I'm really hyped about the defense. I think, Tino, you hit it on the head, but I mean, even Pete ended the game. He's on an island by himself on the right side of the field there. Full body extension lays out. And we were hyping up his glove earlier in the game, but there's reasoning behind this hype. We're not just gassed up supporting these guys just based on pure bias. Like, Pete has significantly improved this defense as a whole, as much as we struggled in Chicago, mainly at third base. And honestly, a little all over the place. But we are still improving. It's not going to be perfect all the time. It's not going to look pretty all the time. But there are signs here that the defense is getting significantly better. And if we're getting that and the offense still isn't all the way here, obviously we were home run dependent today, but if our defense is hanging in there and we're winning games via that and our pitching, I think that's a recipe for success because these bats will come alive soon.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. I mean, as the weather warms up, the bats are definitely going to start to heat up. But the defense today is, like you just said. I mean, I think that's really encouraging, especially for the starting pitching that we have. If you could couple that with good defense, the Mets are going to be tough to beat. And, that's what happened today. They got a couple of big hits when they needed them with the home runs. Obviously, the play at the plate, that kind of sucked when they overturned it with Lindor sliding it at home. That if that goes our way, it looks a little bit better. Would have been a nice RBI for Conforto. But overall, Yeah, I mean, just the win we needed, a win we got, and now it's on the boat. Well, Boston comes here, but big series there where I think we could take advantage of them.
Massive Productions, I'm dying. It's Tito. Yeah, right? Might as well be Tito. Asia's not here, or I definitely would have gotten a few Titos today. Here's the issue, though. We said we didn't want Pete staying in the 2-hole. Hit a dinger. He might stay in the 2-hole. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about it. I don't love him there. I'd still rather him in the 4 spot. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it'll be that consistent.
I still want to put McNeil in the 2. I know he's not hitting right now. I think that's where he belongs. I want to put McNeil in that 2 spot, and maybe that gets his bat going. That's my thought process. But you know what? I'm just a fan. And if it's working for Pete, if they keep winning and they keep hitting, leave him there. But I personally would prefer McNeil in the 2 spot.
I want to keep Lindor in the 3 spot. But I mean, I don't know, JD with how he's been hitting. I mean, he went 3 for 4 today out of the cleanup spot.
He's batting 430 or something.
415 it says right here. I mean, it's hard to argue with those numbers, to be honest. It is. But like that's what I mean with this lineup. I feel like it can go a million ways, and like I just don't think we found the set lineup yet. Like I still don't know what the best bet is, but I don't think Pete being in the top 3 is it. I think he should be down more. If anything, no, I don't know. I think he should be cleanup. I think he's got to be the cleanup hitter.
That's his spot. That's his spot.
Mage, what are your thoughts? Where do you think Pete should be in the lineup?
I mean, I agree with you guys. I think he's probably better off as a cleanup hitter. But, I mean, batting Pete in the 2-hole, though, too. I think that also changes what pitchers do or the opposing team later on in the games. When you're looking at substituting in your pitcher, or you have your pitcher coming up in the 5th or 6th inning, and then you got Pete there in the 2-hole. I think it changes the way that opposing teams pitch to them.
Master Productions, like I see what you're saying. I just don't think Lindor is the 2-hitter on this team. I don't think he is. But I think what you're saying, Mage, makes a lot of sense because JD went 3 for 4, right? But when you got a pitch to Nimmo, who's batting like close to 400, then Pete, then Lindor, you're going to be more reluctant to give some softballs up to JD Davis. You know what I mean? You're going to make your best pitches those first 3. That's why I don't mind Alonso being in front of Lindor because I think it'll help Lindor see some better pitches. But I think it makes us too top heavy, and the bottom of our lineup just isn't consistent enough. Like I don't want to put all our good players at the top. Like we rely on Pete too much to have him one of the first 3 batters and then not see him again for like 3 innings. Like,
well,
I'd rather him in the mix.
I agree with you. I think that's the real problem is that bottom of the lineup. I mean, where you're batting guys like Guillorme and Villar. They're just not going to get on base, which there's really no threat there for them.
That's why I want Conforto almost to slide down to 7. Like where we've had Jeff, I actually think that's a better spot for Conforto because best case, he comes on, gets streaky, and makes a 7, 8, 9 a problem. And then worst case, he's just down there. You know what I mean? Like I think Jeff would benefit more being on the top of the lineup, and Conforto would benefit a lot better by being in the bottom of the lineup just because it takes the pressure off him and it lets Jeff be the table setter that he's kind of born to be.
No. That's why, again, if it's working, I ain't going to cry about it. But if I was the manager, that would be my lineup. I would go Nimmo, I'd go McNeil, I'd go Lindor, I'd go Pete. I'd probably go JD right now to break up the lefties. And then, no, I could go.
You do a Dom
JD. And then I would go with Conforto and then McCann. That would be
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Do you think putting Pete in front of Lindor was meant to take some of the pressure off of Lindor?
Yes,
maybe.
Yeah. I also think I think a lot of it is geared by analytics. You put your big righties up against Corbin, who's a left-handed pitcher. It's why Dom and Jeff didn't play today because they were lefty bats. So I think a large part of JD and Pete being 2 of the 4 hitters in the top 4 today is because of that. But at the same time, it definitely does give Lindor more pitches. And we were saying before you came on, Lindor needed to do something because he's just out of whack. And I think a large part of it is that he's just not comfortable at the plate yet. You can tell. Like I think he's overcompensating a little too much.
That's why that's why I took a look at the lineup. I mean, I saw that Lindor was at 3rd today. And I mean, I think that makes sense because Lindor hasn't found his groove yet, so you take pressure off of him having to, basically drive in those runs. So even if Nimmo gets on base, which he usually does, then the pressure's on Pete to try and advance that runner. And then Lindor can come in and either sacrifice opportunity or try and drive in a run there with Nimmo, or hopefully Pete would already cleared the bases by then. I think it was meant to take some of the pressure off of Lindor to get Lindor going.
But I also, Mage, I was touching on it at the very beginning of the stream. It's that I feel as if Lindor, it's not like, because people bitch about his average. I don't think his overall approaches and what he's doing at the plate is bad in any way. Like, he's getting the job done more often than not, sacrifice flies, moving runners over, and that's all great, but that's not what we're paying him for,
Right.
I feel like by putting him in the 3-hole, putting him deeper in the lineup where there's going to be traffic on bases, kind of forces his hand to be more aggressive at the plate, which he hasn't been doing yet. He's just been very passive. And I know he's a very patient hitter, and this is just about the process, but if this offense is going to get going, it's going to be geared behind him. So we need him to start taking some hacks. Like, I'd rather see him swing for the fences a little bit here. I haven't even seen him take one cut where you're like, oh, you knew what he wanted to do there. Like, yeah, he's very contact based. Other way, like, I understand all that.
It's kind of like when Beltran first signed here. I feel like he was kind of like that too. Like, you saw him bunt a lot his first year here, and it kind of took him a little time to get into the groove. I feel like it's the same thing right now with Lindor, but I'm not too worried about Lindor. I think he's going to come around. I think this Mets lineup is going to be just fine. I see J-Dog saying he's overpaid. First off, in baseball, as long as the guy produces, I don't care if he's overpaid. I don't care. It's not a salary cap sport, so it doesn't limit your team from signing other players. So, yeah, right. Sure, he is overpaid. Sure, he's $341 million. I don't care. You can make an argument that Mike Trout might be overpaid with the contract that he has. That you don't care. So if he produces, I'm happy, and I think he will produce, and I think the Mets will be just fine. And
people were saying Tatis was overpaid for a little bit at the beginning of the season because he hadn't done anything yet, and then he got hurt, and now he's hit 4 home runs in 2 games, and all of a sudden it's
a 162 game season, man, and you got to realize that we're still only 10% of the way in. To put that in perspective with football, that's like a game and a half. So give this team some time. They'll come around. Lindor will come around. Conforto will come around. These bats will get going. And when they do, we're going to start beating a lot of baseball teams. And we're still in first place. So good start to the year for the Mets.
I think the short-term goal for the Mets, with this division being as loaded as it is, just win the series against the NL East. We don't have to sweep them, but if we could take 2 out of 3 more often than not against these divisional opponents, the results add up, because that's what matters. It's about surviving this division to me. Yeah. It's about winning these small little series, and then eventually we'll win the race. How about Nimmo, McNeil, Lindor, Dom, Pete, Conforto, Davis, McCann? I know Master Production said it. Yeah, I think the only thing we do there is probably switch Pete and Dom, and then I'd move JD ahead of Conforto just so it adds the righty-lefty balance. And I'm starting to look at it, and I think this is our best lineup. That would make so much sense.
That's the lineup I've wanted since the start of the year. I think that is our best lineup. Exactly what you. Well, I probably wanted Conforto higher at the beginning of the year because, but now he's not hitting as well. But now, I think I would have John's lineup just switching Dom and Pete at the beginning of the year. But right now, I'd probably also switch Davis and Conforto.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too. But the problem would be it's not going to be an everyday lineup, because once we see a lefty, they're reluctant to take Dom and Jeff out of the lineup. Yeah, so I don't know. I complained about this on opening day when they took Nimmo out, and now they're starting him against lefties. I just feel like baseball is different now. I know the metrics and the numbers sometimes show it, and obviously guys are better against righty lefties. But I just feel like with our offense struggling, we shouldn't have the liberty to take certain guys out against matchups. We need guys to get hot, and the only way they're going to get hot and get better against these other guys, especially lefties, by seeing the pitching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like some of our guys got to stay in there and get some more reps, especially the guys who are struggling, Jeff McNeil, mainly being Jeff McNeil.
Yeah.
I really hope impatient Mets fans minority doesn't start booing him. Who, Conforto? Hot streak coming. Maybe. I mean, technically, this could be his hot streak. Home run yesterday.
You might be talking about Lindor, actually, with the booing.
If anyone boos Francisco Lindor, they should be escorted out of Citi Field.
Well, you were younger then, But in 2005, people booed Beltran his first year here when he was not producing at the beginning. And Beltran took offense to that. And that's why he didn't like Mets fans for a long time.
Speaking of, taking offense to things, did you see what happened with Jalen Rieger? He's like gone off the rails. Jalen Rieger on his Insta, he like deleted everything, made it private, took his profile picture off, and he had 2 posts. His first one was like, I'm taking everything personal in his bio. That was his bio. And then later on, it was just one word, and it was just like bust. That's all he put in his bio. And he's like the Eagles fans, I guess, have just been so shitty to him because he didn't have a good rookie year that's big time happening. Hate to see it for the Eagles fans. Hate to see it. Not surprised, though.
Yeah.
Confardo. Not a good joke, Chris. Not a good joke. They booed Piazza, too? Oh, I'm too young for this. Well, yeah, I don't really remember all that.
Yeah, they did. Yes, in 98 when we first got Piazza, when they were worried that he may not re-sign with the team because he, kind of like Lindor, but Piazza was in season. They did boo him when he was struggling a little bit, when they were worried that he may not be coming back. Yes, they did. But Piazza didn't. He wasn't. He didn't take offense to it like Beltran. Beltran in 2005. Beltran hit a big home run, and he was really struggling for the first month that he was with the Mets or whatever it was, and he hit a big home run in a game, and the crowd started cheering for him, and they asked for a curtain call, and because Beltran took so much offense to the way Mets fans were treating him, he didn't want to go out and give it to him, and Delgado forced him to go out there and give him the curtain call.
Wow.
Yeah, he had an issue with Mets fans early on, Beltran.
And he probably has a bigger issue with them now.
Yeah.
No, probably not. More Yankee fans than anything. I did want to ask while we were talking about it, who is the player that you've booed like the hardest? Who have you guys booed like you gave it all you had? You're at a game, you booed him harder than anyone you've ever
Probably
booed.
Oliver Perez.
Oliver Perez?
Ollie P. Yeah, I think it's Ollie P. Well, he was up there. Jason Bay.
Yeah. Jason Bay was bad.
Jason Bay.
Mage, anybody?
You know what? I was trying to think, but then Chris said Oliver Perez, and immediately my blood started to boil. So, yeah, I mean, I think it might be Oliver Perez.
Yeah, I see people saying Atlanta too. I'm talking about Mets specific.
Yeah, Mets. I was talking about our team.
Yeah. Oh, in terms of opposing, I mean, Rocker, when I was younger, I couldn't stand him. Chipper Jones. But I mean, our team, Utley, of course, our team, I think it would be either, Perez, probably Perez for me.
Hansa Robles for me.
Ooh, Robles.
It's not even close. I was at a game where Robles, I think it was against the Braves. I mean, dude came in and it was the essential, I could have done this. He didn't record an out, gave up like 5 runs. 3 of them were like home runs. It's like, why is this guy pitching? Like, why is he in the team? Robles, I'll never forget. I was at a game and I was just like, well, this was a 1-run game and now it's literally a blowout. And the guy didn't even record an out yet. So he got murdered. Jay Bruce got it bad for me too, for sure.
He actually did okay the second year though. When we ended up trading him, I think did he make the All-Star game with us that year? I feel like he did.
Jay Bruce?
Second year.
I think he might have.
He had a great second half. That's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't like Bruce either. Bruce is the exact type of hitter I can't stand. Like
pop up or a home run?
Pop up, strikeout, pop up or a home run. But he actually did okay with the Mets the second year. The first year he was horrible. Like to me, Jason Bay is much worse than Jay Bruce.
Connor, what's going on? We got a few guys popping in late. Bambino Mets. Yeah, you guys missed a game. It was a good game. And we're happy you guys are in the stream, man. We appreciate you guys taking the time to hop in here and join us. We appreciate that.
Boys, I also appreciate you allowing me on, but they're actually calling for lockdown right now, so I actually have to head back. But I really do appreciate you guys allowing me on the stream. Hold on, I'll be right there.
Well, Tino, do we want to wrap this up? We are over 3 hours here.
Yeah.
3 hours, 15 minutes. Yeah.
I think we'll wrap it up. But I just once again, thank you to all you guys that hung out during the stream. I'm gonna try to do these at least probably twice a week after basketball season, especially as the games start to get more and more important. So I appreciate everybody coming over here. Maybe we'll try to get some more video content up as well as the season progresses and
Mhm.
baseball starts to hit more mainstream. So thank you to everybody for being here. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, man, I had a great time calling the game with you guys. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you, man. Mage, we can give you open mic here. I think League Nona wants you to start a comedy show. Maybe we, instead of doing video content for the Mets, we'll stream the games, and then like the video content we post is just stand-ups from you. Just little 15-minute stand-ups. You work your act, and you just, we turn this to a comedy sports stream.
By the way, I just want to say Chris GP brought up a bunch of good ones. Vince Coleman for the firecracker incident in '92. Sabre Bonilla. Bonilla should still be booed by Mets fans. And Kenny Rogers, he did walk in a run in '99 in Game 6 of the NLCS against the Atlanta Braves to knock us out of the playoffs. So yeah, he's up there for me as well.
Yeah, well, thank you, Tino, for that. I really do appreciate it. I like to come here just for the color commentary. I suck at play-by-play, so that's why I pretty much leave it up to Chris. But by the way, if anybody is friends, family, cousins with a guy named Killer Mike, please just let him know that I'm a really nice guy. That's all. All right. So I really, I didn't mean to say what I did, but yeah, I had to get the Mets game on, guys.
Fair enough. Cindy, appreciate you staying in. See you later. Stay frosty word. And guys, yeah, LFGM, big win today. Thanks again for getting us over 100 thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll be back soon. You'll know when we're back by turning on the notifications. Turn on the notifications, do it all. So this way, when you see something scheduled for us, you get hit up and know about it. Yeah, Red Tesla, I appreciate it. Master Productions, all you guys. John, of course. And that's it from us. LFGM.
Let's go, guys. Mets. Let's go, Mets.